welcome back to the Turning Point. This time we are here with King of Fighters 15. I'm 2BA, and join with me is Uncommon Soul. How you doing, dude?
I am all good. I'm ready to see some good old KOF 15 action. How you doing?
I'm also doing pretty well. I'm excited to get to commentate some King of Fighters. I've been researching this game like crazy the past week, so...
Is there like one super most interesting fact you can think of that you saw in your research of this then?
I guess most of the stuff I learned is just how different like characters play and whatnot. But I also find it interesting, just like the playstyle of like King of Fighters in general is like you can either like spend all your meter like early to like get kills, or like you want to like save it. It's like an interesting mind game where like do you want to cash out early and take a character out, or do you want to save it for like a later character? I find that aspect of King of Fighters really interesting. Also, I've rarely seen Sylvie being played ever since she released.
I've not seen enough pro play to know where she would be in the meta, but I definitely know at least some personal friends who would enjoy the default style. That's her KOF 14 style when she first showed up there.
That's true. All right, we're going into our first game, Square versus Gooniekorn. So I know Goonie, I think got either second or third place at Barrel Bash last time, if I remember correctly.
A frequent name I keep seeing usually in the top ranks of the more local regional events, and he's showing that with some serious suppression, but of course Square is not taking that sitting down.
And if there's one thing I know about Geese is that Geese excels at like such a defensive playstyle, and like once he gets like a life lead, he is like a very hard character to open up with like counters and everything.
And then look at the combo opportunity off just one bar, but not a super. Just some 2 EX moves there at the very least.
Oh, man, so close to taking out Benimaru, but I mean, one more hit's going to take it just like that.
Unlike other fighting games, you don't need a meter to deplete in order to defeat someone with a chip KO. All you gotta do is throw a special move at them, and they're dead if they can't survive the guard.
That's true. It is. Chipping out in this game can be pretty easy, assuming like they're at a low enough health.
That cross-up was pretty rough to see, but I'm sure Gooniekorn loved doing that.
Man, this is something you'd hate to see going up against Geese. Like I mentioned earlier, it's such a defensive player. It is, oh no, it's out. I think it's Shatter Strike?
That was a Shatter Strike, and it was supposed to come out, but a low attack will stop that, just like it did here. And then that is an overhead to take down Square.
Wow, Gooniekorn having a very commanding lead on point Geese. All right.
Look at the colors on Sylvie right here.
This is color overload.
It's par for the course. She's very, in fact, like chocolate wafers and candy there.
She's got everything going on.
I don't think Gooniekorn or Geese have a bit of a sweet tooth for all this, though. And any eyes looking at either of them, they are showing exactly what they can do.
Geese doesn't strike me as someone who'd like sweets.
I don't think so. But there is a whole list of likes and dislikes for everybody in the KOF universe. It's not just SNK as a whole.
Well, I was going to take it.
And Geese for sure enjoys total victory like that. That is what we call a one-character victory, an OCV.
Man. Yeah, Gooniekorn, as we can see, like, I think, yeah, they did take second place at Bourbon State. For those who don't know, this is like a tournament located in Kentucky. We had a big tournament in Lexington a month ago, and Gooniekorn took second place. So they're definitely one of the better KOF players here in Kentucky, for context.
If that match was not proof, I don't know what is.
True. All right, going into game 2. See if Square can like find any like openings on Geese, which is like really hard to do because it is Geese, a very defensive character.
And just keeps pushing Square into the corner. He has not let anybody out much. And if they've gotten out, it was a false sense of security and to make it hurt worse to keep him there.
Oh, I think this is it right here. If Goonie wants to spin the meter, doesn't even need to spend it.
No, there he didn't need to. That's smart. That means he can use that here in this next round.
True.
And he's got half a meter, so he's able to do something painful, whether a combo or a combo ender with that grab.
Yeah, Geese isn't, I think he's a pretty good point battery character, as he can like build up meter, but at the same time, he doesn't need much meter to get rack up kills. As we've seen Gooniekorn go for like mix-ups and whatnot.
Yeah, like that cross-up there.
Cool.
And that's a special move, cross-up. That's different. This here was almost half the health gone with 2 EX moves and not a super to speak of.
Oh my gosh, whiffs the guard crush.
The Shatter Strike came out, but there was nobody home here. Could we be seeing a repeat of the last match? Could we? Because Goonie is sitting at very good health here and 1 bar of meter.
And again, like, that is like the worst nightmare you can see. Like, Geese Howard has such a commanding lead who, like, is so hard to open up. Oh.
And then you can't easily defend against jumping attacks when you're crouching. You got to be standing to guard those. If not, he definitely in most games for sure. And there's a bit of defense, and now Square's rolling out of there.
Good guard cancel to get out of the corner, but Square gets hit at the end, and Gooniekorn's going to take it 2-0.
That didn't feel like there was much that Square could do, but they were putting up a valiant fight for sure. They were trying.
Yeah.
With Gooniekorn, though, you saw how dominating all of that was.
Let's see if we can get you in the frame real quick. There we go.
Getting a little bit here.
Don't want to get you cut out.
Yeah. Now you see our beautiful faces here.
Yeah. It's interesting seeing, like, Sylvie Paula in this match because, like, I rarely see her play, like, ever since she released, you know?
And the sucky thing is, we didn't get to see much of what she was capable of here, so we don't get to see all the electric things she can do, including, I forget if there's an EX, but I swear there is a super that can actually OTG when she's throwing out lightning all around her.
I remember. Oh, yeah, she does have that.
So that's hit people off the ground with that.
I keep forgetting that because, like, no one really plays Sylvie.
At least yet. She is the latest DLC character, so there's still time for her to get her shown out there to the world, to really shock the world, as it were.
Hey, we probably just need to have, like, just that one player find that, like, broken move Sylvie has that none of us apparently see.
Broken move or a broken sequence. There's got to be something.
There's got to be something in this. There's got to be something in this character to make her good. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we're still waiting for more DLC characters to show up. We are not done with Season 2 of KOF 15 yet.
Oh, yeah. Isn't the new character, like, being released next week?
I do not know. Actually, yes. Next week, I believe the 20th, a returning boss character from the earlier KOF games called Goinitz, an emissary or someone absolutely loyal to Orochi and has wind powers and is very, very devoted to Orochi and tearing people apart with his wind. He's the next boss challenge, actually, like Omega Rugal was. He's free DLC.
Nice. I remember, like, seeing... I forgot. How do you pronounce his name? It's like Gonitz or...
I've been going with Goinitz.
I'll just say Goinitz. Let's just assume that's it. But I remember, like, seeing this character when he was revealed. I was like, I feel like I've seen this character somewhere. I think I just... You know Maximilian, dude?
Yes.
I think I was just watching, like, one of his boss rage videos on, like... SVC Chaos, and he had just such a trouble time going up against Goinitz. I'm like, oh, that's where I recognize this character from.
He's, if anything, though, in general, SNK games, especially the fighting games, usually have some of the most frustrating bosses ever. Actually, you bring up Maximilian, dude. I distinctly remember he had a very, very rough time trying to beat Rugal in the King of Fighters 94.
Oh.
He was stuck there for a while.
Wow. Yeah, SNK bosses are, like, so notoriously hard.
And the funny thing is, the boss challenge of Omega Rugal, when he first came out, not all that rough. There were actually real exploitable holes in his offense that he could poke and bring him down easy, unlock him, costume, stage, and music and all that.
Nice. Because I remember, like, I think someone played, like, King of Fighters, like, 15 bosses. Like, man, it's not as hard as, like, the older bosses.
No, they are not hard now like they were back then. I can tell you, actually, Capcom vs. SNK 2, when you played well enough, Shin Akuma and Ultimate Rugal, they were both bad in their own ways.
Oh, man.
They were real bad.
All right, looks like we're going to the next match. Subway Wang versus Yamcha.
Now, there's a name I've also heard plenty of myself. I thought he was going to rock one of my boys, but he's rocking someone I don't like, it looks like.
Oh, who's that? You know, like...
Ryuji Yamazaki. He was not a great person. He started in the not Real Battle Fatal Fury. I think it was Fatal Fury 3, actually. And he actually has a special intro with Terry in Capcom vs. SNK 2, now that I remember.
Oh, yeah.
So Wang is running Ryo, Shun-A,
Oh.
and Ralph. Then Yamcha, we'll see here in a moment, is running Yamazaki. And who else is he running?
I think Mai.
Kim and Mai.
Yeah. All right. So Rio point is incredibly interesting because I feel like Rio better excels at like a mid or anchor point because like he can explode in damage, but he needs like to use up so much meter to dish out that damage.
Yeah, I've seen that, especially if you can get a juggle in, hit with his close D, then combo into an EX Zanretsuken, that rapid punch stuff. That can combo there. And as we're starting here, Yamcha's trying to get some screen dominance, but he's backing off.
I think Yamazaki probably is like the better matchup here because like he has that snake strike that keeps like Rio from like advancing because Rio has like no range whatsoever.
Unless he burns half a bar for his Koken Fireball. Otherwise, like that, not as much range as the Snake Whip strike stuff.
Oh, okay. We got Mcboi on the right instead. Okay, got it. He's playing
Okay.
Yamazaki. Yeah, that's
Our bad.
our bad. But no, that's a good point. It's like Rio, yeah, he can extend the range, but he has to like spin meter to do that fireball. And as a point, like you don't have meter at the beginning. So I feel like Subway should like place Rio at like a different position if they really want to like max out Rio's potential.
Right
Oh.
now, though, we're seeing some good Rio
Ooh.
stuff here. Even
Oh.
canceling into the Ryuko Ranbu Super, all those hits. He really got it close to even here with that.
Wow, yeah. Oh, man, but it gets grabbed at the end. And that's what I was saying earlier. It's like Rio excels at just like dishing out that expensive damage, but you got to like spend meter to get it.
Gotta give it up to Wang, though. He brought it almost all the way back. He really got to a good position here as he uses Shun-A here.
Definitely.
Look at the range of that blue claw.
I was going to say, like, Yamazaki's got range, but like Shun-A's got even more range to work with here.
He's got more health to work with, so Wang is going to be A-okay. All his health is coming back after that KO with that much time. All his health is coming back.
Yep, we are getting like even life bars right here. Kim,
He's got 3 bars of super, actually maxing out at 4
Ooh.
right now.
that is a dangerous Kim right there with 4 bars of meter.
Yeah, that's going to be stuff if he can find a good combo opportunity. So
right.
for anyone who may not know some of the rules of KOF 15, we won't go over all of them, but one thing is, as you lose people, you gain a bar of super meter. So the original max is 3, but when you lose somebody, it goes up to 4, like we saw. And then when you lose 2 people, and you're down to your last person, you're going to be maxing out at 5 bars of super meter.
And talking about, oh, that's going to be it. Oh, no, misses the DP punish. Wow.
There's still stuff happening, and I wonder if that Shatter Strike was an input error there.
Potentially, since I think Shun-A is just too far away for it to strike.
That said, it was a long-reaching thing, but I wonder if the distance was misjudged there.
I mentioned earlier, characters gain like more meter as you like go from like point, mid to anchor. That also works with health. Like the quicker you knock someone out, the more health your character actually gets going into the next round. And I think this is going to take it.
Oh, yeah. That was nice use of meter there to make sure of victory. So with that little bit of time left, not getting a lot of health back, but that's still enough to breathe unless Mcboi gets one very good combo here. Mai's got 3.5 bars to work with.
I was going to say, Mai's got a lot of bars to work with. I feel like one good combo can just take Shun-A out entirely.
And I know someone actually who could do such a combo that would take out Shun-A at this health. So it's a matter of seeing if there'd be an opportunity or just getting some throws or straight hits like this.
Well, we might get a chip out here. We're at chip range.
One thing about the Ryuenbu, that Dragon Flame Fandango with the tail thing she's got, it won't come out immediately. There's like a little bit of delay before the flame hitbox actually comes out.
Okay.
I think that's what happened there when Shun-A's blue claw hit.
Gotcha. All right, we got Ralph Anchor.
As the announcer would sometimes say, we've got an even match here.
We got an even match here. Honestly, I wonder how well Ralph could work as an anchor. Now that I think about it. Cashing out.
He's still got half a bar, so we can do something somewhere. But now we gotta...
Oh no! Drops the quick mode conversion!
Wanted to do something, and that was not a great super there.
I wonder if that might have been misinput.
Could have been, could have been.
And that's going to take it. Oof.
And that looked like just enough to take that first match there for Subway Wang.
Yeah, Subway Wang taking game 1.
It's only one game, though, of course. Right now in pool play, it's best of 3 games. Then you take the set when you get 2.
That's true. Mcboi can potentially bring it back, but they need to win like twice in a row. And I think Yamazaki can win this matchup against Rio, but like Mcboi has to play kind of patiently and make sure like Rio doesn't get in and dish out damage. Maybe using like Snake Strike, keeping Rio away.
And something I should have remembered, actually, that Snake Strike can go in a few different directions, actually. We see it go crouching low like that, but earlier looked like a missed input when it went high.
Oh my gosh, went for the counter. But yeah, Snake Strike is like probably Yamazaki's like best move. Not only is it like super far reaching, can like hit at 3 different points, it also builds a ridiculous amount of meter.
It does do multiple hits to help with that, and it is a special move, and it's not a projectile. It's a close range special move, so that builds up a little more meter as well. I've noticed a trend where in many games nowadays, firing projectiles really doesn't get you a lot of meter at all. And that definitely applies here too.
Yeah, I mean, we can say like the bar, Yamazaki already has 2 bars to work with compared to Ryu, who only has 1.
He threw right through that Koken. He did a command grab right through that.
Uh-oh, this could be it.
And I'm seeing a cancel into something like that. That is enough. When you have the meter, you want to make sure of getting rid of somebody.
All right, especially Yamazaki, who's like a very good point character. Because like if you keep Yamazaki alive, he's just gonna like sit there and just keep building meter.
Yeah, he will. Look at Kim in his animated pants here. That's what I've been hearing on social media when he was first revealed. His pants are very flowy.
He's got pants like no other in this game. Look how animated they are.
Like they are that baggy and they are that free flowing. I dig that very much.
It is not a South Korean fighting game character if they don't have like animated pants.
Right. We've got a pretty even match here, I think, anyway. Both down to their mids again with pretty even meter for the most part and even health.
Yeah, for the most part, but we got Mcboi getting 4 bars, and honestly, like Kim can explode in damage if Mcboi wants to go for it, though.
Right now, Wang's not giving him much opportunity, but now Mcboi's found a chance. Burned half a bar, now 1.5. Get a good bit of damage.
It's going to be a damage. Unfortunate drop on the combo. That's going to be a hard punish on the DP.
Especially a heavy one. Cartwheeled past that red fist, though. Got to breathe for a moment until now.
All right, Subway Wang taking Mcboi to their final character. Let's see what happens.
At set points here for Wang.
So Mai is a very agile character I've noticed like these past few weeks. Like she loves just like being in the air and just like moving around the place. But I wonder if that works well against Shune's big buttons or not.
Yeah, that'd be a good question to see. And right now, rolling out of the corner, but that throw got teched. Something dangerous to think about when you're rolling. If you do a roll like Mai did earlier, you can get thrown out of that, actually.
Oh, Shatter Strike finally lands?
We see a Shatter Strike actually land, and we see some damage there.
Oh, blocks another one. Oh, man.
And a convenient thing about the Shatter Strike, if you do land a hit like we saw Wang do, you spend a bar to do the Shatter Strike, but if it hits clean, you will get half that bar back.
Oh, I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, that's very helpful there to keep the pressure going. And it can be used in different ways, actually, the Shatter Strike, whether to get an armored hit to cause a crumble knockdown or to extend a combo, actually. I've seen that recently.
I'm starting to notice, like, Subway Wang's letting Mai, like, get in and do some mix-ups. I feel like a Shune, that is not something you want to do. You want to use, like, your big buns to keep Mai out. Oh, that gets the read. That's what you mentioned earlier, like, the grab out of the roll.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. If Mcboi survives, won't get a lot of health back, but could be something. But 2 tech throws is not boding very well.
Oh, we got 2 seconds on the clock. I don't think Mcboi can make it.
And another tech throw. But Wang has just a bit more health. Just a bit more. That was tense right there.
That was tense. Subway Wang taking it 2-0.
That's not something you normally see. Normally, when someone gets knocked out, it fades to white. But that timeout, it faded to black and showed the winning character's animation there. That was something.
You rarely see like timeouts in King of Fighters 15.
Yeah, you hardly ever see that there.
It's also like especially surprising the fact that it's like a 60-second timer for each round.
It does read 60 seconds, but the counts are actually different. It's not actually 60 seconds, it's 60 counts, which I believe I would need to be corrected, but I think it would still translate to other games 99 counts
Okay.
with some exceptions.
Yeah.
But the 60 count we see here is not 60 seconds, that's for sure. That I can tell you for sure.
So I'm also like playing Marvel a lot. I'm so used to like the time is 99 seconds, but like it feels like every second is 2 seconds in that game.
It can be, can't it? That's not even to say anything about something like Samurai Showdown, where when you go into Rage Explosion, the timer stops during that Rage Explosion. The timer actually stops, and that can be a good stall mechanic or stall strategy to try and get some hits in. But then once the meter runs out in that Rage Explosion, then time flows like normal.
Okay. Yeah, I've never actually played Samurai Showdown, but
I've played a bit of the 2019 version. That was another game after KOF 14 had shown SNK coming back home, and it looked way beautiful compared to 14.
oh yeah, I forgot. It launched after King of Fighters 14.
Yes, KOF 14. What I remember it being the first game that SNK had made for home consoles after so many years. They've been doing stuff with pachinko stuff and slot things and that kind of stuff in Japan, which had some great animations, but they wouldn't come here stateside. KOF 14 was one of the first signs of going back to console gaming, and boy howdy, although the looks left a lot to be desired for a lot of people, but it played solid. And then, I forget whether it was Samurai Showdown or SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy, but those came after. They were getting more of a hang of working with 3D graphics and getting into more stuff. And Sam Show as a whole, you're not going to see as much flashy combo stuff like you do here. It's more methodical, more about pokes, punishing, and space control.
Yeah, that's what I remember. 'Cause you mentioned SK. I think SK Heroines actually launched before Sam Show, because that was 2018, and Sam Show was either like 2019 or 2020.
Yeah, I think it was Sam Show 2019, actually. And speaking of, if anybody's interested, Samurai Showdown is actually having a rollback beta going on right now, and the game is on sale on Steam. So you can get the game and all the DLC characters for cheap, including Guilty Gear's Baiken as well. So if you want a little more of that anime style, but in a more methodical gameplay while still feeling enough of a one-eyed, one-armed samurai woman with pink hair, that's the game to do it in. You can really see about the rollback, and I believe at some point there should be crossplay. I don't remember about that, but that would definitely be a thing for KOF 15. Crossplay actually is coming alongside Gooniekorn next week.
You know, speaking of like Samurai Showdown characters, it's kind of sad. Like the 3 Sam Show characters that are in KOF 15 are kind of low tier in the game.
I've wanted to use people like Haomaru for fun, but I can't find good opportunities to get in combos, let alone attacks.
Because like Haomaru, despite having a samurai sword, he has like very little reach, doesn't he?
I believe so. Like, and then even if he does have reach, he also has a lot of hurt box potential. As is a thing with fighting games, if you throw out a sword or a saw in Darly Dagger's case or anything like that, that's another distance for people to hurt you from. They can stay back, and if they see the attack and try and hit, it could be a trade that pays off for them because they're still way out of your range if you're using one of the Sam Show characters.
I mean, swords can act. Yeah, swords sometimes like act as hurt boxes. I mean, all I say is that swords have feelings too. They can get hurt as well.
They do. But man, speaking of KOF 14 though, if you saw Nakoruru in KOF 14 in the early days of KOF 14, her Falcon or Hawk, I forget which, Mama Haha, a normal use of that dive bomb attack from Mama Haha could cancel out a super projectile in the early days of KOF 14.
And they removed that in 15? Or
They removed that in 15, yeah.
Man.
But that was the regular Hawk dive bomb taking out a super projectile. That was real bad.
Wow.
That was definitely an issue back then.
Man.
But now we don't see as much Nakoruru here in pro play. We don't see as much of her here.
I don't see much of like the King or the Samurai Showdown characters a lot, but I'm always excited to like see them pop up.
it is exciting. It is exciting to see for sure.
Definitely. It looks like we're going to start our next matchup real soon.
Eventually, you'll see the game back up. You'll eventually not see our faces for a while, but you'll still hear us.
Still hear us. At least hopefully you can still hear us.
Yeah, at the very least, the mic should be working. I know I can hear myself, and I can hear you in here.
All right. So now we wait up for the next match, but
So then, who could be the last character coming in as DLC, I wonder? Because I know we've gotten Shingo, we've gotten Kim, we've gotten Sylvie, we're going to be getting Najd, and then either one or two characters I forget. I believe two characters. But I wonder who one of them would be. One of the silhouettes looks like somebody from the Nest Saga, a flowery, pretty girl, schoolgirl sumo fighter by the name of Hinako Shijo. I know I've talked to a few people before. They really want to see her come back. One person in particular that I keep in touch with.
nice. I feel like there's like a fan base for like every character in this game. Because I remember like people were obviously like Rock when he was announced. Everyone popped off at like Rock Howard being announced.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Glad to see him back. This, actually, KOF 14 was the first proper KOF game he was in, and he came back in this sooner than he did in that. So he was part of the first run. He was part of Team Southtown coming in. No, not Team Southtown, Team Garu. Team Southtown is all of Geese and Yamazaki.
Yeah, that's
and
all
Billy
like the
Khan.
bad guys.
Yeah, that's all the bad guys.
All the guys Rock doesn't want to be associated with.
He really doesn't, but one thing to actually point out, much like Geese, Rock can be played very well on point. If I remember, he can actually be played well anywhere, but he does do well in points, just like his unfortunate old blood man, his blood old man.
Yeah. But going back to the match, this is an interesting setup. Gooniekorn versus Party Barge. These two, a bit of context for these players, actually met up in losers finals, Bourbon States, earlier this month here in Kentucky. So these players are like very fully aware of each other because Party Barrage plays, I think, like Mai and Blue Mary, basically like very agile characters, also just like staying in the air. And I realized they added Sylvie to their team. Maybe we could see some Sylvie play.
Come to think of it, I think Party Barge was one of the early names I had seen when I jumped on the commentary during that Barrel Bash. I remember the name Party Barge.
Yeah, they got, Goonie got second place and Party Barrage got third place. So I think Goonie won last time these two met up. I think at Bourbon State it was.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. And Party Barge is definitely going crazy on Geese right now.
Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, it's like Mai is so good at just like jumping around, mixing her opponents up, and we're going to see a knockout on Geese here.
Yeah, now Geese has to actually sit back and let other people do the work. If anybody remembers, in the previous match Gooniekorn played in, there were two OCVs. There were two one-character victories. Now, Gooniekorn's got to use some more people, like dominating Yashiro here.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good awareness, grabbing in the middle of Yashiro's dash like that.
Yeah. Before the hitbox comes out, he does dash forward, and Party Barge found the opening and got a grab out.
That just goes to show, like, these two players really know each other's characters.
Yeah. And now we're seeing some big offensive aggression from Gooniekorn's Yashiro right here. And this is regular Yashiro here. There's another version called Orochi Yashiro. And he becomes a little more of a grappler with some speed.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing about the Orochi characters in this game. It's like they basically they have the same like normal buttons, but they come like different archetypes. Like Yashiro here is more of a rush down that's going to take out Mai, but Yashiro is actually more of a grappler in this game.
And boy, do the grapples hurt when he lands them.
I mean, look, they're like vicious animations if you've seen them. He just like, slams you on the ground and throws you around.
Whether or not it does a lot of HP, it just looks painful.
It does.
Whereas Blue Mary is more benevolent in her painful grabs, getting that EX double backdrop again.
Yeah, Blue Mary, a very agile grappler in this game, and a character like Party Barrage seems to really enjoy, like, again, that rush down, like, mix-up play style.
Yashiro feels like one of those rare characters where his C, his heavy punch, is actually a cross-up attack instead of a kick like we normally see.
Jumps over the command grab!
I've seen that whiff a couple of times, but now a wall bounce. Couldn't do much there, but got a little damage from that slide.
Oh, we're in chip-out range here.
Either one of them can get a win, and there is Party Barge staying alive with Blue Mary there. And getting a little bit of health back.
Actually, this is kind of scary for Gooniekorn. Gooni's coming in with only a single bar of meter to work with.
But Iori as a whole can be very dangerous in the right hands.
That's true. Iori can work in any position, so it's probably not the worst. As Iori, he can still do like a decent amount of damage and has some good mix-ups. Aurora looks like we're not. Oh no! Drops the combo.
The invincibility of the EX stance into the grab, and now we've seen a double take of that again, just like in the last round.
Man.
That's grab stance and then the grab. I don't realize the invincibility behind that, especially in EX.
Yeah.
It ain't over yet.
Not over just yet. All right. We're finally able to get Blue Mary out. 30 seconds. Going to get a decent amount of health going into the final round.
Yeah, a little bit, a good bit, and 1 bar of health. Now all that red and black. I wonder if Sylvie got an email about U of L's blackout games, perhaps.
Hey, that's enemy territory. We don't talk about them.
If I were a sports fan, I'd be a fan divided. But I'm an esports fan, and this stuff, KOF here, this is the kind of sports that I watch. With that winds of change, that command grab.
Oh my gosh, Gooniekorn taking it on Party Barge with a comeback.
Kind of blinked and missed it there, actually. Kind of blinked and missed it.
Hey, it's that red dress that distracted me. What can I say?
See, you could be happy, though, because the red and black went down. You'd be happy about that.
My dad would kill me if he heard me talking like that. Going to game 2. All right, Gooniekorn won the game on the board.
That was a good match, though. It went down to both anchors, so we definitely saw some great play from the both of them.
All right, yeah. Those are some like really good plays from both characters. I thought Party Barge was going to take it.
Yeah, it looked like something, but then Gooniekorn with his Iori just went all the way back.
Even with 1 bar, Iori is still Iori and like squeezed out a win.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now Geese is getting some mix-ups in here.
Bouncing Mai all over the place, actually.
Geese said, I'm tired of your mix-ups. I'm the one who mixes up now.
But then Party Barge coming in with some combo stuff here and pushing Goonie into the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't even have any meter to do a roll cancel, and Geese gonna be taken out.
From a Ryuenbu into an EX Ryuenbu. So that was some stuff there. And Party Barge is not in the orange in the health meter, so able to breathe a bit.
Definitely. And it is Mai, who is like a very like quick and elusive character, hard to get down.
If anything, last I checked, in most KOF games, there's very little variance in health meters. You see that in some other games, but not as much.
Are we spending a meter to get rid of Mai? Oh, we don't even need to.
Nope. Only half a bar felt as necessary, and he's got at least 1.5 bars. And so does Party Barge, almost at 2.
Yeah, I forgot. Like Yashiro can do like a lot of damage while like only using like a single bar, and that's it.
And it doesn't even have to be a super. If he wants to end the round, he can burn the full bar to go in the super as well. But if he's got 2 half bars to do some EX stuff, he can get plenty of hurt. Much like what Party Barge is doing here.
All right.
Nice way to end the combo with that leg neck grab.
And it is Blue Mary here, and Party Barge doesn't even need to like spin as much meter. Can easily just go for like mix-ups. Oh, but how much meter is Gooniekorn going to spin here? Oh, we're going for the level 1. So much damage on Party Barge.
But
oh, the wake-up command grab!
The wake-up EX command grab, the invincibility in the stance, and then seeing a whiff or just reacting fast enough, grab and take out Yashiro.
All right, Iori looking a little better now, at least with 2 bars of meter to work with. Oh, that's a hard punish right there.
Oh, yeah.
We could see Dead Blue Mary.
No EX command grab for that OTG there, but 1.5 bars, Goonie is sitting pretty nice. Party Barge has 2 bars, so whether or not he can do something, which he can't, he's going to have some good meter going into this last round.
Yeah, I think Goonie is probably looking for like saving some meter against Sylvie here.
But can Party Barge find an opportunity to use Sylvie? Because in the last match, there was not much opportunity.
Quick mode.
There is now.
Oh,
but there was a drop. Can there be any opportunity to open up for a super? Looks like no. The quick max bar burned out already.
Yeah, that is such an unfortunate drop because like there go like quick mode used up a lot of meter, right?
Quick mode you go into with 2 bars of meter, and it doesn't last as long, but it gets longer and longer as you go down from your point to mid to anchor. It's just like the meter build here. Now we've seen a little bit of what Sylvie can do here.
Yeah.
We see Sylvie actually win a round, let alone a match here now. So we're 1-1 between these two. Oh, this is already winner semis. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, we're at winner semis. I think this is still best of 3 territory, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll know for sure, but I'd like to believe that. Usually in most things, as we've seen, it's winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals that tend to go best of 3.
Yeah, that's true. Now, talking about Party Barge's team, I forgot, because, like, Sylvie, they added Sylvie to their team as anchor, but I forgot who they had in a replacement for Sylvie.
I don't remember neither. I wonder if it could have been possibly someone like Vanessa or B. Janet, perhaps. I'm not sure.
I think it was B. Janet, because she also is, like, a mix-up character that just, like, staying agile. I think that's, like, Party Barge's style they want to go for.
Ah, okay. Yeah. She can definitely move around, B. Janet, for sure. She can move around with the best of them.
We are whittling down Geese's health. Wow.
Getting some throws here. If anybody notices those blue swirls there, that's a normal grab. That's the stuff we've seen broken a few times, actually. But if we see a red swirl from a command grab like we've seen with Geese or Blue Mary, you cannot break out of that.
It's just like that. Geese being taken out. Yeah, Mai is a very strong character. Like, gets like so many mix-ups. Even like to go around like Geese, who's such like a defensive style character, I feel like would be like a better matchup against Mai. But Party Barge able to get Geese out.
I'm loving this matchup between these two players. It's going very back and forth here. We've gotten to last round both times. It's been 1-1.
We're cashing out right here. Goonie going to the ATM saying, hey, I want some money right now.
It may not have taken it out, but definitely plenty of health down like that. So there was definitely good use of burning 2 bars of meter for that. It's nice to know how much meter is being burned in these different super moves here. The screen would flash blue, and the camera would stay the same when doing a level 1. When doing a max, it would zoom in a bit on the player using it, and it'd be a red flash. Then with the climax, which we haven't seen yet here, it'd be a yellow flash and a dramatic camera angle on the character using it.
Oh man, jumping around the wake up command grab, so good on Goonie, taking Party Barge down to their anchor.
Download complete Gooniekorn version.
Yeah, Goonie, wow, has a really big lead. Oh my gosh.
You see a quick max, but nobody's home.
Yeah, I wonder if Party Barge just like activating quick mode just to like keep up the guard pressure.
That could be a thing to push. Still got 2 bars to do it again if there's an opportunity, and then could do a level 1 super from just the max mode quick bar itself. You don't need a number of 1 or higher in quick max mode. So that's definitely going to hurt at least. That's still going to put in a good advantage health-wise.
Oh my gosh, such a good grab on the incoming mix-up.
But then that super got blocked, and that was all she wrote there.
All right, looks like it's best of 3. And Gooniekorn taking it 2-1, advancing to winners finals.
Oh, man. That's some good stuff right there.
Some good King of Fighters right there.
And yeah, so now we just got to see who else is going to be showing up. But this was definitely good to see here. Gooniekorn absolutely showing off a little bit here. Instead of going down to anchor this time, only going down to his mid, Yashiro.
Yeah, I wonder, because, yeah, Party Barge used to have B. Janet on their team, but replaced with Sylvia. I wonder if we might see Party Barge again. They potentially could, like, bring back B. Janet out on their team.
This being double elimination, Party Barge is not out yet. Still breathing, still opportunities to get back in here. And if Gooniekorn makes it all the way, what if it ends up being a double jeopardy if Party Barge goes all the way? I know I'm talking way too fast about that right now, but the point is, Party Barge still has tournament life within him.
Definitely, yeah. It is a double elimination tournament, so they're not out just yet.
Not yet. Right now,
Uh-oh. It looks like we're going to have JWong up next.
and speaking of
There he
JWong,
is. The man himself.
JWong or Justin Wong. Actually, I myself want to thank him for visiting us from the great north.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Home of maple syrup, home of hockey, and home of How I Met Your Mother's Robin Scherbatsky.
I mean, like, it's super cool that he was able to, like, provide his stream setup just for us to, like, commentate on his channel and just, like, stream it in general. That's really cool.
Fans of JWong, are you not entertained by all this good-ass KOF 15 action?
Are you not entertained?
This is what we want to help bring, and this is what JWong is helping to bring at the turning point here. So thank you so much, JWong, for being here and for helping the turning point and having us commentate on this KOF 15 stream.
I mean, it's so surreal, the fact we're commenting on, like, JWong's channel right now. Like, what the heck?
I couldn't imagine that on my bingo card. This is another one of those things I could not have seen happening on my bingo card for 2023 here.
Man, like, it's just so surreal. But, like, to have, like, such, like, a legend, like, playing in our tournaments and, like, also just, like, streaming on his channel in general is so cool.
Yeah, you don't see that often, but he has been very much over the past few years not just competing as much anymore, although clearly he's still going to be competing, but he's been wanting to pipe out a lot of FGC content and just spread his love of fighting games and share with the rest of the world, and we can all be here and just drinking it together, and it extends to helping sponsor people go to tournaments themselves and helping with setups and having his channel host a tournament of any kind here like this here. He's been really working on that. He wants to keep striving and doing more. But for anyone who may not know who JWong is or Justin Wong, he is an absolute beast in fighting games. And don't let Evo Moment 37 fool you. He may have been parried when going up against Japan legend Daigo Umehara in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. He may have had his Chun-Li's Hoyok-sen Lightning Leg Super parried and got destroyed by that. But there's been an Evo moment of his own where he had to come back in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 against IFC Yipes, if I remember right. I forget everything, or almost everything, but one thing I remember, JWong was down to Cyclops in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and all he was mainly doing was jumping back and using his jumping heavy kicks and his double jumps, because Cyclops can actually double jump even after he super jumps. He was building a lot of meter doing that, and he would get a low attack in, connect with a DP, and cancel that into his air super optic blast that you can move in your directions. And he kept doing that to Yipes, and he managed to take that all the way back the same way Daigo did to him. And then actually, over the past year, I've seen various times people parry that same Hoyok-sen in Third Strike when he play against some people. Sometimes he couldn't catch a break, but let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, anyway, back to the match. JWong going with his traditional team of Chizuru, Bijanet, and Elizabeth and Anchor. It's interesting. I feel like we don't see a lot of Elizabeth as of like these like recent tournaments now.
Maybe not the recent ones. And then Yamcha's going in with Blue Mary, King, and Kyo. And they're fighting where effectively you can see Metal Slug here. There's a Metal Slug tank right there, and those pals, those prisoners of war. Yamcha starting off strong with a nice command grab there.
All right, let's see.
Trying to find some opportunities, and then another command grab there. These are two pros. Yamcha is definitely a name we've seen plenty of times in high-level KOF 15 play, especially here in the tri-state area or the East region. JWong will not be shown up if he's got anything to say about it.
He said, I didn't travel the entire country just to lose at King of Fighters 15.
That's for sure.
Oh, but
he
Chizuru,
lost the round, though.
Yeah, Chizuru going out pretty early, and Yamcha having a pretty decent life lead here with Blue Mary.
But Blue Mary's got, or Bijanet, I should say. They both start with B's. She's got 2 bars to work with here, so she can make something happen here.
Yeah, also Bijanet is a mix-up monster in this game. Can just like fly, practically just like fly in the air, go for like overhead mix-ups. She can close the gap if he wants to.
Unfortunately, that's not saying much right here. Yamcha seeing that opening from the EXDP and dropping, but still getting a bit of hurt there.
All right. Not going to be enough to close out, but one more mix-up can do it, and we get just that.
We get just that. That was definitely a good way to end the combo, though, with that super. Definitely a good way to end a combo.
All right, we got King here. Now,
one of my personal favorites, actually, in this game.
Now, King is a much more like traditional zoner in this game, but I feel like BJNet, who is like really good at just like staying in the air, could probably jump around fireballs, but I don't know exactly how this matchup would favor for BJNet here.
And then, as we're seeing from Yamcha here, she's got not just a ground Venom Strike fireball, she can fire it in the air as well. And he's firing it so close to the ground, but still not an official ground Venom Strike, not a ground fireball. So really trying to control the vertical space with that.
Especially against like someone like BJNet who can just like excel while being in the air. But oh my gosh, look at all that damage JWong's doing on Yamcha.
And then being able to cancel that EXDP into that glide with those 4 kicks. That is definitely a nice thing there when it works.
All right, Yamcha trying to close some space, but putting themselves in the corner, unfortunately.
Trying to get out, but they both meet in the air. Oh. Those 2 crouching Bs were not enough, and Yamcha is still breathing. But we only got 15 counts left, so someone, JWong, had to make a move and get even a little bit of health back. That's going to be working out for him.
I think Yamcha looked like tried to go for potentially an overhead, but just like unfortunately whiffed it in the end. It gets punished.
Yeah. Actually, when this set is over, I want to mention something because I'm seeing Kyo here, and it made me realize something from a past game, but we're not going to worry about that just yet.
All right, yeah, Kyo, Anchor. Kyo can basically just work in any position in this game.
And he's rushed down, too. He's all rushed down. Except for his climax, which is not always the best use to just zone somebody with that. I wouldn't do it. Do not recommend.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, doesn't get a conversion off the wall bounce.
Getting a little bit of poke stuff in, answering with a good DP.
Ooh, what a nice read on the roll. All right, taking JWong to Elizabeth. He's anchor character.
I mentioned rolls and grabs earlier, but even if you don't get grabbed out of a roll, if someone like Yamcha sees the end frames of a roll, that'll be a good opportunity for a punish. You cannot guard the recovery frames of a roll. Right as you get out of it, you're going to get hurt if someone sees that happening. Yamcha's on a full stick of butter now. He's got 5 bars.
I was going to say, at the start of the rounds, Justin had like more health to start. Oh, that's going to take it, though. Ooh.
That was all the hurt right there. All the hurt.
Elizabeth putting in all the hurt into that orb.
So looks like Yamcha's going to change it up now. We're going back to member select here. The question is, who? When you win a match and you go back to character select or member select in this case, you cannot change your character. You got to stick with who you won with.
But the thing about King of Fighters is that even if you win, you can actually change your character order. Surprisingly,
yes, that
like,
can change.
That's like probably one of the nastiest mix-ups in this game. Is if you win a game, go to character change, and it'll like make your opponent think you're going to switch your characters, but you just do like the same character layouts in the next game, just like to mess with your opponents. Like, oh gosh, they're probably going to like counterpick me. I should change up my team, and they're like, no, I'm just keeping it.
You know, that's a literal at least 50-50 when you put it in a broad sense. But if you do win and change up your order, then it'd be a matter of, oh, who should I change to then if you are going to change? Because you got 2 choices. You can stay the same, or you can change to one of the other 2 characters and put them on points. So I don't have math correct, but there's some fraction of mix-ups in there and just changing the order and you win.
All right, looks like we're switching out King for Rock here.
Another one of my people, actually. I have Rock and King on my team, personally.
I guess Yamcha was probably thinking like King probably wasn't like doing that well against BJNet. Probably just wanted to switch up to Rock now.
Couldn't blame them. Rock is pretty solid anywhere, and pretty solid as a character.
He's a pretty solid Rock.
Solid as a rock. We got terrible dad jokes and puns all day. We'll be here for the next hour at least.
Oh, man. Catching Yamcha, not blocking low, and getting the kill on Blue Mary.
And now we're about to see not Stone, like that daytime anchor Stone Phillips, but Rock Howard. And let's see what Yamcha can do with him here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Yamcha's Rock can do here, and we might get a kill on Chizuru.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
super
yeah.
happening. That is one convenient thing here. That crouching punch he did, crouching A, it can, when in good distance and you do it fast enough, it can combo into that 6A, that elbow, and from there, you can cancel into specials very easily, very easily.
Yeah, I noticed like a lot of people go for crouching jabs this game, and just like the conversions are really good in this game.
In this game, for sure, yes. And both of these teammates of Team Garu here, they both got their start in Garu, Mark of the Wolves. And boy, are they fun to see fight here. Oh, nice invincibility from that rising tackle to get JWong off of Yamcha right there.
Yeah, especially considering how like Yamcha was just like stuck in the corner, and Jeanette, like the mix-up monster she is, yeah, Yamcha does not want to be in the corner. Instead, taking JWong to the corner now, eventually, maybe, or not. Never mind.
I wondered if Yamcha was going to do anything because he had 2 bars right at the end of that hard edge, that elbow in the palm. But unfortunately, we don't get to see much more of that right now unless Yamcha can pick it up here and get the win on the match. But he's got his work cut out for him.
It's such like a hard decision to make. It's like, do I want to like spend all of my meter but not have much against like my opponent's anchor, or do I want to like potentially like go for mix-up and save up the meter against my opponent's next character?
And then if you got 2 bars, you got to decide if you want to use 1 or 2 as well. So it could be a regular super or a max super. JWong ending the combo with a level 1 super right there, a regular super.
Oh no, gets the
That cross
mix-up.
up, and there's super left, and that is going to end it.
JWong taking it 2-0, advancing to winners finals.
Many, many torpedoes for that there.
Yeah, again, like Jeanette's really good at like mixing up, staying in the air, keep your opponent guessing. But it looks like JWong will be facing off against Gooniekorn in winners finals.
That should be a good match
when that happens.
That'd be cool to see.
That would be cool.
But man, this is some good KOF 15 action. I'm glad we get to be commentating on this.
I'm also glad like we became commentating. Speaking of fighters. But we could, I think we might potentially see a losers match next. So I can't imagine we want to like immediately go into like winners finals.
I can't imagine that. They'd want to have a little bit of breathing time, perhaps. And then, considering the breathing that those in the loser's side have, it might be time to put them here on the stage, perhaps. Might be time to put them on the main stage.
I mean, it's not every day you get to face off against the JWong, so I take a breather to that.
Yeah, that is something there.
Oh,
and
man.
still, despite what happened, Yamcha is still a strong player in this region. Don't even get it confused. Don't even get it confused. He's still strong. It just so happens in this instance, JWong was a little bit stronger in this instance.
Yeah, Kentucky's got some strong players here. I mean, we've had like Gooniekorn and Party Barge taking both like second and third place at Bourbon States, like really strong players. And looks like we'll be having a losers match up next potentially.
You know, I didn't even remember that CEO is actually very soon.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, when is CEO actually?
I believe it's either next week or the week after. It's definitely June. I know that for sure. But it is actually very close. When I thought for at least the last few years, it actually been on the other half of the year in December, unless that were like a logistics thing and times were different, especially around COVID and all that, and trying to get out of it, get back into the local FGC.
Also, don't want to catch that hot Florida weather too.
Oh yeah, that as well. And I didn't even say this. We're local. See, we had to be online for a while for very understandable reasons. I'm not going to point out, but still, to be local now, I'm grateful to be in person with this.
It feels great to be back in person, like
really
being in
does.
events.
It really does. I myself hadn't been to a major for many years. The only major I'd been to was Combo Breaker a few years ago.
Ooh.
And there, I actually got to demo, it must have been 2017 then, I got to demo both KOF 14 and Tekken 7 before they hit home.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool to see, and JWong was there as well.
Nice.
So I forget the answer, but I myself, considering how many people he deals with on a regular basis, there's no way he'd remember my face, but I distinctly remember asking him if he was going to play KOF 14 and who he'd run in that. I don't remember the answer, but he did respond, so that was cool. I had a little bit of a fanboy moment there back then.
I mean, like, I'd probably have fanboy moment too if I was in your shoes, but that's cool. Just like going out to actually like going out to like majors in person again.
Yeah.
And to see like Kentucky like attempt like its first ever major is really cool.
That really is cool to see. And it being in Lexington, it's not far from that other city where I drove from. It's not far from that other city.
I mean, I was from that other city, so.
Okay. Never mind then. You get it. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. But now I work for UK, so.
So you kind of have to say UK all the way. You kind of have to say that.
Oh, well, I know. Honestly, I also did work for like UK's esports program, so I am like super biased towards like our UK players. Who I will say, we don't have any King of Fighters players, but we do have a lot of Super Smash Brothers players showing up and like gaining like really good results.
That's
if
good
you're
to
into
see.
Smash.
That's good to see. Yeah, if you are into that. Which there are other channels here to be showing that here at the Turning Point. There are other channels to watch some Smash action as well. But right now, right now, that's how the line goes. You're going to be seeing some more KOF 15 action with some losers quarters between Party Barge and Subway Wang.
All right. Let's see here. Both players we have seen play earlier.
And everybody's in their default costumes and colors this time around. Well, no, we just see the colors here on the loading screen. I'm crazy. We do see what colors they're going to be using below the characters there in the loading screen. But then we see the real colors once it gets in. Yeah, I was crazy. But either way, we see who we're going to be working with here, so that's the main thing.
Now, once again, I still don't know if I really want to believe in the point Rio, because like Rio really does much better when he has like a lot of bars of meter to work with. But I guess like against Blue Mary, a more of a mix-up, closer in-your-face character, not a bad matchup against Rio.
And it's what Subway Wang is comfortable with here. And if he made it all the way to losers quarters, it's got to mean something.
For sure. But unfortunately, we're going to see Rio get out. Party Barge taking a really big lead on Subway Wang. That's full
Getting all health back, yeah. I was going to say, In did pretty good time getting all that health back in one bar. Wang having 2 bars to work with now. Out of range of that command grab and able to push back. That was real good for Wang right there. That was real good.
Yeah, Shunei in general is probably a better matchup against Blue Mary here. Big buttons to keep her out.
And then command grab there as well. And there, too, a jump instead of the ground thing, a stance.
Oh, man, Subway Wang needs to find a way out of the corner, but unfortunately does not, and it's going to cost them a Shunei.
Getting tripped up pretty repeatedly by command grabs. And now Blue Mary's got all the health back again.
Man, Blue Mary kind of is like a good matchup against both Rio, and I feel like she probably is a good matchup against Ralph, but I don't know. Yeah, we are spinning. Yes, definitely spin all that meter. Get Blue Mary out of here. It's causing so much of a problem for Party Barge.
65% of her health gone in 3 bars. That's a lot of hurt there. But Party Barge has shown just how capable he is with Blue Mary here. So it ain't over until we see a fade to white or KO. And right now, the offensive is continuing from Party Barge and pushing all the way to the corner again.
Such a good corner carry for Party Barge here.
But a good invincibility and explosive punch, but that arm break right there, EX.
It's not going to take it, but yeah, I would say Subway Wang is so close to chip out. It's practically almost over.
Party Barge coming in with that OCV, coming in hot.
Man.
That is some pain for sure. Even with that 65% damage sequence that Wang used to bring down Blue Mary, that wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah, even 3 bars of meter wasn't enough to take out Blue Mary, but let's see. Subway Wang sticking it with the same character layouts. Again, I honestly think Shunei should be on point here because Shune, I think, would be like a better matchup for Blue Mary and Rio. Again, as I mentioned earlier, like excels at like spending so much meter.
Yeah. Sounds to me like Shune doesn't have to spend all the meter all the time then, and maybe has an easier time on point because the more meter you have, the more stuff you can do.
Honestly, if you could just like keep Blue Mary from like going in, that I'd say that's a win for Subway Wang.
Right now, though, the health is painting a whole different story, but he's not letting himself go down until that
Ooh.
happens.
Yeah, catching Subway Wang overextending, going to hit with the jumping JD.
Yeah, JD for a jumping heavy kick for those not in the know. I just now noticed the pants of the bongo drummers back there, they look similar to Kim's pants.
The second you mentioned pants, I'm like, you know, they look like Kim's pants.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention something that I meant to in the previous match. I need to remember to do that here. There's no Kiori Iori at the time, but still. And right now, Subway Wang looking a bit okay here, but the run under, but the EX command stance got knocked out, so got to breathe a bit.
And you need to find like ways to get Blue Mary out in a way so that Subway Wang can like actually like breathe more, use Shune's longer reaching moves to keep her out, but I don't think we're going to be seeing much of that with how Party Barge has been playing, getting in on Subway Wang.
Wang got out of the corner at least, back in the middle of the field, so there's that good news for Wang. And pushing Barge into the corner, but not for long.
Hitting with the jump with the JD. Going to take Party Barge back to Ralph yet again. But I mean, this is like the closest Subway Wang has taken out Blue Mary.
Yeah, that cross up though.
Ooh.
That cross up, and there's still half a bar now, ending with that for combo ender.
So much, yeah. All it takes is one good combo on Blue Mary to take her out. Oh, wake up DP.
The invincibility on that, especially as EX, is real nice.
It's definitely going to be like something Subway Wang wants to go for, especially against Blue Mary. Will just mix you up on wake up. You need to look for like DP to keep Blue Mary as away as possible, and finally gets a hit and knockout on Blue Mary.
Wang finally gets around and is still in this. Things can go crazy.
We still have 3 bars of meter to work with, so
There can be a lot of hurts. But then again, we also have Party Barge with Mine. We've seen the Mine action, and we're seeing it more here. And there's still a bar here.
yeah, again, Party Barge really liking that mix-up playstyle. We get rid of one mix-up character just to face yet another mix-up character.
That Shadow Strike didn't hit anybody, but it definitely protected from the fan.
Oh.
But then came the EX Flying Squirrel, the EX Musasabi no Mai. And
Yep.
that will take Party Barge into loser semis here.
All right, yeah, Party Barge advancing on to loser semis. Might see a run back on Gooniekorn. Who
But
knows?
Subway Wang is out, though.
Yeah, Subway Wang, unfortunately, out of the tournament. Taking an admirable 5th place, though.
That was good. He still put in a lot of work. So
Definitely.
now I remember when we saw Kyo earlier. So I don't know how much KOF experience do you have? Do you have much KOF experience, like in terms of watching or playing?
I don't have a lot of playing experience, but I'd say, like, in terms of, like, watching it, I have a decent amount, specifically with 15.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this. Over the years, plenty of people do have actual changes in their clothes for various reasons, one or
yeah.
another. Not just Athena Asamiya, not just that seeing Psychic Girl with all their Psycho Ball, Psycho Ball. Everybody, or almost everybody, has some wardrobe changes. And something that somebody pointed out to me on Twitter, I didn't even notice. The leather jacket and the t-shirt and the jeans and the boots and all that. Kyo actually wore that as an alternate striker in a previous KOF game in the Nest Saga.
Really?
And similar thing for Iori as well. He didn't always have the jacket and shirt and pants he wears now. He had a variant of that in that same game as an alternate striker there.
Huh.
So we had hints of what they're wearing now in the past.
Interesting. I remember when Iori's design change came out, I was like, yes, finally, that got rid of those, like, weird, like, leg tassels that are just, like, it just, like, looks like I don't know, like a pair of like handcuffs, but on his legs.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, come to think, both Kyo and Iori also had different style changes. When Kyo went into the Nest Saga, he had a different look than the school outfit, and then it changed up again in 14. But then it also changed in 2003 before that. So yeah, a good few people have had some different clothing changes plenty of times actually. And one of the rare exceptions for the most part would be KOF mainstay Terry Bogard. He's normally had his hat and his torn off jacket and all that, but then in KOF 2003 and Garu as a whole, he had that bomber jacket and the longer hair. And then in KOF 14, it was actually similar to stuff he wore in the early days where the colors were similar, but he had sleeves this time around in 14, so that was a different look for him.
I find it interesting because like it was like what the original, like the old King of Fighters, where it's like in the mid 2000s. Like there, I forgot. Like there's like two different characters of Terry Bogard. There's like Terry, and there's like an old. There's like Garo version of him, but it's called like Howling Wolf or something.
Wild Wolf? You might be talking about the King of Fighters 2006 for all I know.
Yeah.
That's not a mainline King of Fighters game, but it is still King of Fighters in name and in character representation. But yeah, in King of Fighters 2006, known in Japan as Maximum Impact 2, there were two different versions of Terry. One on the regular KOF style, and then one in the Garu style, where he had moves we've seen in later KOF games while wearing those clothes, like the full power geyser where he takes his hands together and pounds the ground. We have a big energy pillar. That was actually in KOF and not Garu, come to think.
Okay, interesting. But
So that was something to think about.
looks like we're be going straight into winners finals now. Got Gooniekorn versus Justin Wong.
Yeah, I saw those two come up and I'm like, oh yeah, we're going right into winners finals it looks like here.
We're getting back into it.
And we should be seeing some good stuff. We've seen some real aggressive play from the both of them in their own matches before this. So who knows what we're going to expect here now? Who knows what we're going to expect?
Yeah, Gooniekorn, had a pretty good running against like Party Barge back in like winter semis. And of course, like Justin Wong had like, it was honestly like relatively like even for at certain parts, like Justin Wong versus Yamcha.
Yeah. And kind of think, I know what to expect. Good KOF 15 action. That's what to expect here soon. That is exactly what to expect.
At the moment, it looks like we're going to be waiting on something, or like we're going to be waiting on some setup real quick before we get into it just yet.
So then, if you were to play KOF 15, who do you run yourself then? Who do you run?
So when I first played the game, okay, so King of Fighters 15 got announced. So I'm just looking at all the characters that are announced. I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then I see a reveal trailer of this guy called King of Dinosaurs. I'm like, you can't name your character King of Dinosaurs and expect me to not play as this character.
And he went by a different name back in the past, but I don't think he wants us saying it out loud. I know when we saw the Garu Costume Terry trailer, we saw that Terry almost slipped up, but he stayed kayfabe. He kept that character name there. So that's what we need to know him as. He's only King of Dinosaurs. He's only ever been King of Dinosaurs. Forget Garu. Forget King of Fighters 2003. Forget King of Fighters 11.
Forget the next Garo game that's going to come out.
Oh, man. I lost my mind when they announced that at EVO last year. I lost my mind so hard,
I was so
man.
shocked when I saw that, and I was like, wow, they're bringing Garo back.
And just a few months before, we had seen shared some assets of what could have been a Garu sequel. We had seen some shared assets of that. But now we get that announcement, and who knows how it's going to look, how it's going to play, how it's going to feel. It's still going to be exciting. That's what we know for sure. The prospect of that as a whole is just plain exciting. Can't believe it, but it's happening. It happened. The announcement happened. And it is being worked on steadily while we're getting updates for KOF 15, including the characters and the boss challenges and the stages.
You know, I think we're going to see, I think we'll see gameplay of Garo 2 at EVO. I'm calling it right here. I think we might see gameplay.
Okay, so someone make a clip of this right now. 2BA is calling for gameplay to be shown of Garu's sequel at EVO. He's calling it right now.
I mean, it was revealed at EVO last year. We've seen, like, no gameplay. So, I mean, I was just thinking in the back of my mind, it's like, surely we're going to probably see, like, some new gameplay of some game. this year. Whether it's going to be a new title or Garo 2, I think we might see some Garo 2 gameplay. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's been a year since we've seen it be revealed. I'm sure we'll see something.
And if there were ever a place to do it, EVO would be a major, major, major place. A super major, as it were.
And it's not like Street Fighter or Tekken that are like kind of basically owned by Sony at this point. That are like, yeah, you must reveal these games like at our events. But looks like we're going back into winners finals. Gooniekorn versus JWong.
I'm gonna need to be reminded to say 4 characters after this match. I'm gonna wait and focus on this here, but you just brought up something I really want to wish for here.
All right.
We'll wait until after the match. If you remember, tell me to tell you, or I'll remember to say something. But we ain't worried about that right now. We're worried about Gooniekorn. We're worried about JWong. We're worried about this match starting right now.
We're worried about JWong taking on some of Kentucky's best King of Fighters talent right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. And right now, JWong doesn't have the life lead. Gooniekorn got a good first assault here and continuing to push. And here's that opportunity to push. And then push off the wall and then push, grab, pull off the ground and push back into the ground with a thunderbolt effect. And that cross up.
The cross up. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier with what a good roll read. As I was mentioning earlier with Geese earlier in the tournament, he excels at like a defensive playstyle, like forcing his opponent to be like, hey, you have to come and try to attack me, but I've got like counters, I've got such a good defense that you can't even break. And seeing Geese at like a character lead is exactly where he wants to be.
It's just like 2BA said, JWong is taking on some top tier Kentucky KOF 15 play here.
For sure.
But then again, the Wong factor is more a psychological thing. You stand a chance against JWong or anybody. No matter who you are, you stand a chance. You just got to prove it, and you just got to play well. And right now, JWong's playing well here.
All he's got to do is press that Wong factor button on the bottom of his stick.
But see, he's got to see if it works as well.
That's true.
Right now, though, we saw Goonie take out Chizuru, so the Wong factor may not be a thing, nor is it here right now.
And yeah, once again, like Geese, a really good defensive character, keeping B. Jeanette from going in, keeping that life excuse me.
That guard cancel roll was good on JWong's end, though. Burning a bar to cancel the guard and roll to the other side and try and get some offense, but he's at least pushed Goonie into the corner.
Oh, there's the counter.
That's just what you were talking about here. Now, with this little bit of health, JWong won't, or this little bit of time rather, JWong won't be getting a lot of health back, but he did take out a major threat. That said, though, when you're Gooniekorn, and based on what we've seen in the winner's semis, everybody's a major threat. Everybody's a major threat.
Yeah, definitely, especially like last round, Geese having such a strong lead. Goonie taking the perfect, putting JWong into his anchor Elizabeth.
If there's anything I feel like saying here about perfects, though, they don't seem like they matter as much when you're getting into the middle of a fight here. See, when you get your health back and then you are taking, or you have your health as you're coming in, if you're taken down, then you can get a perfect on someone who's got a little health. That doesn't mean much.
Oh my gosh, look at this damage. Yashiro's just dishing out. And we have like 3 extra bars of meter to work with. And this could be it.
Nope.
Get level 2?
I'm surprised not a climax, but it may not be necessary. There's still an OTG.
OTG, there we go.
If it wasn't going to kill, the OTG would. The 6A, the chop, that hammer fist coming down.
Now, I might be getting my information wrong, but can you only do a climax when you're in fast or turnabout or fast mode, or?
No, you can use a climax when you have 3 bars of meter.
Okay.
So you can do that, or you can go into either of the max modes. Max mode raw when it's a blue bar, or max mode quick when it's a pink bar. And if you've got 1 bar and you're using that max mode, you'll be able to go into climax.
Okay. Yeah, Gooniekorn putting a score on the board against JWong.
Wong factor what? That's what he's saying here. He defies the Wong factor.
All right, let's see here. Goonie slowly trying to put JWong in the corner, but is able to keep it full at half screen. Oh, what a nasty mix-up, opening Cheezer up.
That wasn't as dangerous a cross-up like a special move, but it worked out, and he got a nice combo in with that grab. And now that far-standing D, that far-standing heavy kick is a nice anti-air, getting Chizuru out again. And Gooniekorn's sitting at good health here. Good health, 80% of it.
Gooniekorn basically saying, hey, Kentucky's not free.
We are not free, and he's here to show everybody that.
For sure.
Far-standing D as an anti-air again was a nice little hit there. They're trying to find good opportunities to get something in, and there was a nice push from JWong.
All right. We're trying to push Geese into the corner, and with Beach-Net really good at mixing up. But again, it is Geese does a really good job of just like countering a rush down play style with like the counters and whatnot. But JWong gonna find an opportunity in.
There was supposed to be an EX counter, but nobody was home when Gooniekorn used it. And now that overhead, I believe the EX quality actually gives the overhead quality to that. I don't remember for the life of me, but it was an overhead. That was definitely a clean hit, and Gooniekorn is definitely down to Yashiro now.
Yeah, even life and somewhat even bar to work with here.
That's what we call an almost even matchup.
Practically an almost even matchup, but yeah.
Yashiro's got some real tall body, some big buttons, some far-reaching attacks here.
Yeah.
Then he moves so fast too.
Now, knowing like JWong, how he's played for like so many years, he has such a big neutral playstyle. Won't be afraid to just like wait his opponents out, seeing what they do, like that,
Just
respecting
like
the wake up, get some good damage on Yashiro.
And saving the meter for another sequence. That was a good idea to end with that Rolling Thunder command move there. The nice thing about that dash punch when it's blocked pushes back far. Is that going to be enough?
I think it is with a bar meter.
And like you said, there it is.
Yeah, once again, like JWong, again, playing that neutral play style, catching Gooniekorn, overextending and punishing accordingly. But now we got Goonies Iori out.
And almost 5 bars a meter here.
Yeah, that is a scary Iori if I've ever seen one with 5 bars.
Speaking of, now he filled it out. Now Gooniekorn's got a lot he can play with here.
5 full bars. Oh, but I think Goonies trying to save it for Elizabeth.
I wouldn't blame him. I mean, BJNA doesn't have a lot of health left. Not a lot. But then he's building up some bar. He's about at 2, actually.
Oh, the guard cancel, but unfortunately rolls back into the corner.
That ain't always great. That ain't great when you end up rolling back into the corner like that. I don't know that he meant to do that neither.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if that was an accident, rolling back into the corner like that.
When you're in a high-stress situation like this, though, you have to work past the accident and try and get back in the fight. And Gooniekorn is trying to do that carefully here.
And that's one thing that will separate pro players from like the other players that, of course, you're going to have to be good at the game, but also just like keep that good mentality of if an accident happens, just being able to shake it off and not let it affect you mentally.
Even if you're throwing out fire like Iori does, you got to keep your cool. And right now, it feels like Gooniekorn's doing that. JWong's trying to find opportunities, but now in the corner.
We do have 5 bars to work with. I feel like one good combo could kill Elizabeth here with 5 bars.
And then, though, Wong has 3 bars, 3.5 really.
Oh, gets the command grab!
What will we be seeing? Not much of anything. Oh, man.
It was a good hit. Oh, that's going to...
That looks like it should kill. There's the kill. JWong ain't out of this yet. It was either going to be a max or a climax. Either one of those was going to do the kill as soon as he saw the super connect. You knew something could happen.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about King of Fighters. It feels like, I know not everyone has a TOD, but it feels like everyone has a TOD when they got 5 bars a meter to work with.
Actually, quite a few combo trials with quite a few people can show a touch of death combo, or you can make a small change to make it a TOD. I've done that myself, actually. I've made a TOD with Terry, actually. But we're not worried about that. We're worried about this nemesis Geese being played by Gooniekorn and trapped in the corner. Guard meter going down, but now it's going back up. Nope. JWong trying to keep the pressure up. That guard meter is going down pretty steadily, but now it's a switch, and then he went back into the corner.
I'm starting to notice JWong is playing much more aggressively now against Geese. I mean,
It was real nice to see JWong defend against that overhead. That double fist coming down there where it hits on one side. It goes fast when it's part of a combo, but it's not an overhead. But when it's done raw, it's slow, but it's an overhead. But JWong saw that and defended it. And that was one thing that helped him to whittle down Geese and bring out Yashiro from Gooniekorn here.
yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, JWong, really good job of just like playing out that neutral game, trying to figure out what his opponent is going to go for. And I think, as you mentioned, like was able to see that overhead, block it accordingly, and take out Geese in the process. Oh,
But now, in some other world, Wong could be regretting it because Yashiro went roughshod on Chizuru. In some other world, in this world, Wong's going to be all right. He's got 2 bars. They both got effectively the same kind of meter and almost the same health. Gooniekorn like a slight bit less. But Wong's all right in this world.
Yeah.
This is the world that matters.
relatively even matchup here, and yeah, Goonie gonna cash out some meter, do a lot of damage on B Jeanette.
That's definitely some hurt right there.
Wow, Goonie trying to keep JWong in the corner, but spinning a bar of meter to get the guard cancel. Also putting Goonie to the other side of the stage and putting Goonie in the corner.
First, it was JWong in the corner. Then it was Gooniekorn in the corner. And now they're going right back out to the middle where nobody's in the corner. They
Now-
have been trying to control the space very well.
Definitely. I mean, the corner is especially scary against like a mix-up heavy character like B Jeanette.
It's scary in any game for anybody. But like you said, if B. Janet's got meter especially, very dangerous. And as we've actually funnily seen, you can cross up in the corner and still be dangerous. You can put yourself in the corner with a cross-up attack and still keep up the aggression.
Oh, that's gonna take it though.
That felt like a smart move there, trying to end it faster instead of just do any special stuff and try and hope that it ends. You get a short end with that.
And even if Yashiro gets eliminated out, Goonie's going in with like Iori with 3 bars, which is pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah, and there it is right there. This is going to be close to even, absolutely even health. Gooniekorn's just going to have 1 more bar, but JWong can still cancel into max mode quick and get something dangerous off of that. So, whoever wins, I forget, actually, this is winner's finals, so it may not be over yet, actually, come to think.
Yeah, it is best of 5 though, so we are going to game 4 after this, or we can even see game 5 even after 4.
Especially with how back and forth it's going, I would hope to see a 5th match. I'd hope to see a 5th game.
All right, gets the Rekkas, putting JWong in the corner, or slowly putting JWong in the corner.
But, of course, JWong will not take a sitting down.
The run underneath, such a good mix-up.
The run under.
One optimal combo can take Elizabeth out here.
There's a lot of meter that supports that possibility.
Oh, JWong really good with the anti-air.
And then PlayStation coming up with all these notifications.
Oh my god, Iori just like ran underneath the projectile? I did not know he could do that.
I would not notice that neither. He apparently runs real low. Not much left.
Oh!
That throw getting Gooniekorn another game here. That's how good this is here. That's how good this is.
Now, correct me if I was wrong, but it looked like JWong looked for a reversal, wake-up reversal there. But do grabs beat that out in this game, or?
I've noticed that grabs are actually pretty powerful when someone's trying to get up. I know when I played online myself, when I try and get a meaty attack on someone trying to hit with the last frames of an attack, last active frames, someone can throw me out of that right very easily. That looked like what could have been happening here. That is a thing that happens, though. You're right about that.
Yeah, because it looked like JWong went for a wake-up, but going back into this match, Goonie doing a pretty good life lead against JWong here.
Yeah, but JWong is trying to whittle it down a little bit, trying to get some position. That's not looking like it's happening here. When Geese has at least half a bar, pretty painful as we see here.
Stun down!
And you don't need half a bar to be able to do an OTG grab like that. Iori does, but Geese doesn't, as we saw. So that's pretty good for him.
Yeah, pretty good lead for Gooniekorn, especially This is where Geese excels, forcing his opponent to like approach him, try to get mix-ups, but with like such a defensive style, it's so hard to open him up.
One thing I noticed actually in the previous round, he had an EX palm and then that not fireball that knocked someone off the wall. Here, from a few moments ago, he actually went with just the palm. That caused a crumple stun instead of that wall bounce. If it's just the palm, it's a crumple stun. And he was trying to get a bit of a combo there, but clearly it didn't work there, but it's still happening here. What a trade there as a fireball went by. Pretty even as the round is about to come to a close. It's going to come to a close somehow.
Yeah, Goonie basically running to the side of the screen. I mean, like, might as well. Geese, again, defensive playstyle, JWong chipping out in the corner.
That was some oppressive chip right there. Looking at that wind and then throwing her dress and then throwing the wind again. That was some oppressive chip out right there.
Yeah, the timer was like ticking down, so I think Justin was like looking to like end this as soon as possible to get as much life back on B. Jeanette here.
So now he's just trying to find a good opening and not get overly hurt. But see, that dash punch there pushes back pretty far where Goonie is safe. Oh, but that whiffed.
I was about to say, like, Goonie is going for so many dash punches, but like he can be punished, and we see JWong just do that.
The armor on that EX triple uppercut, though, that was very nice reaction right there.
All right, Gooniekorn taking Justin to his final character, putting him in jeopardy of being sent to losers.
And then writing his ticket for grand finals if he can make it. Which he stands a chance.
All right.
But right now, two sequences of a lot of damage using one bar in each for the supers could be a thing to stop Gooniekorn here.
Yeah, JWong spending a lot of meter trying to get Yashiro down. He's getting closer and closer to chip out range though, but finally gets a hit in. Final anchors for both players.
The only thing here is Gooniekorn is operating on a full stick of butter right now.
Oh, man, even lively, but yeah, Iori with 5 bars a meter. Honestly, any character 5 bars a meter is terrifying in this game.
But we've seen terrifying Ioris for a while now. So Iori is like exclamation point on that. Anybody's dangerous with 5 bars.
Catches the toes, but doesn't believe in the conversion.
And wasn't anything he could do from that punish. It ain't over until we see a fade to white or a time over. It ain't over until then.
Yeah, this was talked about earlier. Justin willing to play out the patient game, trying to see what Gooniekorn's going to do and catch him overextending. And despite like JWong having like a life disadvantage, he's still really good at just like checking his opponents, making sure like, all right, what are they going to do and how can I punish them?
And he's actually pushing it in his favor now. He's actually pushing it to be close to even. So cancel in nobody's home, but can he find an opening to do anything?
Oh, that's going to be a hard punish. Oh, but not enough meter to kill.
Goonie still got meter, but Wong's got help. Oh, no!
Jumping over to command grab. Justin Wong taking it to game 5.
This is what anybody at twitch.tv/JWong with 3 Gs wants to see here. We have one more game in this winner's finals here. This is what we hear, what you all want to see, and what we all want to see.
This is what the crowd wants right here.
And a nice crowd behind us, actually.
Yeah, all right. Game 5, let's go.
Gooniekorn starting with an air with a Shippuken, an air fireball to establish dominance.
Ooh, punishing Chizuru.
We don't T-pose for dominance here. We fire Shippukens for dominance here. But right now, JWong wanting to be dominant and keeping Gooniekorn in the corner and still managing to do that. Goonie had a little push, but now JWong's pushing back.
I'm starting to notice Gooniekorn is going for a lot of sweeps trying to catch JWong off of his guard pressure, but I'm starting to notice like JWong's noticing that now, is jumping around it and punishing it accordingly and taking Geese down to a lot of health.
Yeah. And then that EX palm was blocked, and JWong manages to keep Chizuru relatively healthy going into this next round.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good startup for JWong here, especially keeping Chizuru so healthy.
Yeah. No bars for JWong, but he still got his first character. So you take the good with the bad and you make the most out of it.
Honestly, I'd say like spending the meter on Geese was worth it, specifically how scary of a character he's been against Justin.
Oh, for sure. We've seen all kinds of oppression that Geese does, not just financially, but physically.
Physically, financially, emotionally.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all there.
emotionally, yeah. But see, Yashiro can do that too in the right hands. And he's trying to make that happen here. Now he's got... That was good reaction from JWong. He saw the slow overhead and managed to stand and block that.
Wow, JWong taking Goonie to their anchor character while staying in his point character.
And still healthy, no less. That is surprising.
Man.
Gooni's
Again,
got 4 bars, though.
honestly, it's probably just like the download. It's just like Justin just like playing patiently, trying to read his opponents, and just like getting a good download, taking Goonie all the way down to their final character.
And Neri was a super ever seen from Chizuru. We've only been seeing EX moves, and that's all she's had to do.
Yeah, come to think about it, we haven't seen Goonie spend too much meter, only going for like max mode, trying to like keep up the guard pressure.
There
Oh,
have been
here
a
we
few
go.
EX moves like this, though, and then another. We've been seeing some EX moves. Nice super cancel into the maiden masher.
Yes, get Chizuru out of there, spending the meter on the OTG just to make sure she gets out.
Good thing he managed to see that and respond with that. That was good thinking. But Gooniekorn's got a lot of work cut out for him, and now that crumple, now that break from that DP. He's still alive, though. He's still breathing.
One more optimal combo can take Gooniekorn into losers.
He's not going to allow for that if he's got anything to say about it.
Such a good block on the mix-up on Justin Wong's part.
Then backing up and trying to find a good opportunity to run in and get some poke.
Oh!
That ain't happening, though.
That's what I was mentioning earlier. Justin Wong, again, playing that neutral game, trying to catch Gooniekorn, overextending, and does just that, taking it 3-2.
That was an absolute good set.
That was good.
Absolutely good. That's the kind of stuff we want to see here at the turning point.
Definitely.
That, a lot of back and forth. Little less back and forth in this last match, but it was going crazy all the entire set.
I mean, it's just that download Justin Wong got on Gooniekorn at the end. So, like, yeah, I'm starting to notice what my opponent is going for. I'm punishing accordingly, especially at the end, catching Goonie overextending and punishing.
Yeah.
So good.
That was some good adaptation. That's one thing you have to have when you're playing in a tournament. You've got to be able to adapt sometime, hopefully sooner than later, and pick up on what your opponents try to put down and reject it and go in with your own strategies, with your own combos and all your own attacks.
Improv is such an important thing to have when playing fighting games because, like, things you could be just going, like, not your way at all whatsoever. So you got to, like, think, how do I approach this? I also got to, like, keep, like, a good mindset while going into it. So, yeah, improv is something you really need to have.
It was never just for comedy. It was never just a style of comedy. Speaking of, now come to think of it, we saw Iori and Geese used by Gooniekorn, and there are 4 characters of something else that needs to happen. They were in the previous game. Here are 4 characters that need to happen. CVS3. I may have 4 fingers up, but we need a Capcom vs. SNK3 now. Apparently, I need to go play me some Street Fighter 6, so can you... All right. So, I will be back sometime here, but we got Craig here to hold down the fort with 2BA, so let me go ahead and handle that.
All right. Nice having you on mics, man.
Yeah.
It's good commentating with you. All right.
We got another token.
All right. All right. Who's this we got on mic here? Tell us, who are you? Who's this?
This is Cream. You're all talking to Cream. That's Cavalry Cream. Delicious brown. Haven't dropped the game in anything I've played today, so I'm kind of average. I'm gonna lose.
Hey, it's better than below average.
Fair enough. I'll take it. We take those. I'm here for some King of Fighters.
Yes. We just had Justin Wong on winners final, so I think we probably go into loser semis now. But yeah.
Who we got for some loser semis? Are you aware? Who we got? Who we watching?
If I remember correctly, we probably have Party Barge and someone else. Oh, I think it might be Party Barge and Yamcha, maybe? I definitely.
We got any Ramones and King of Dinosaurs, right? Omega Yashiro.
Oh, man.
I need
Oh,
at
my
least
God.
one funny grappler. That's
Man.
all I need.
Man, I wish, man. All I just want to see is that cool dinosaur man come out and just do it work. Ramon's actually pretty hyped too, though.
He's pretty mobile. This round start immediate EX drop kick is the funniest to me.
He has like the wackiest command grab animation. He doesn't even do a grab. He just runs at you.
He does the DJ grab. They got the same grab.
They do? Oh my gosh. Because they're both from South America, right? Or
DJ is Jamaican, I think.
okay.
I'm pretty sure he's Jamaican.
Yes,
Brazil.
that
One of
sounds
those.
right. I think DJ is from Jamaica because.
Blanca's the.
Yeah, Blanca's from
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should know this. I'm a DJ myself, both in character and skin tone.
But what about the profession?
The profession, I'm not a kickboxer or. I mean, I could spit some bars if I needed to. You know, I'm not going to subject all of y'all to that.
All right. Oh, we actually got ETP in loser semis against Yamcha. All right.
All right. We got a little Athena. I saw we got the correct skin on Athena, so I appreciate that. We got the KOF Classic on the right. Oh, we got Geese Howard. I'm a Geese appreciator. Shouts to Tekken 7. That's how he is in Tekken 7. I like winning neutral once and taking 70% of your life or killing you.
Guys, projectiles in Tekken were something else. We'll probably never see it again.
We already have projectiles confirmed.
Oh, that's right. Nina has her guns. I forgot.
We cannot. We got 5 minutes to verify this license. We got to make this set last 5 minutes.
We got speed run this set right now.
This set.
Skip all the intros.
If it's looking like you might not be able to win the game, just time out. Just stall for it.
Just throw for time's sake.
Oh, here we go. We got Rock. We got Athena. Here we go. Loser semis. Man, this button check is going crazy.
Crazy button check.
But you see that? That was like a CD. Maybe. I can't see the game anymore, but it was probably CD.
Just like stand up, look above the screen, see what they're doing.
Well, you should hit that button right there. That's the good one right there, bro.
We gotta let the audience know what's happening.
But that button go crazy right there. You hit that button right there. What's up?
All right, yeah. Yeah, all right. We're hopefully restarting the game and getting the license up.
We're verifying that license. Don't worry.
We won't be on time limit anymore. But yeah, we've been seeing some like really good matches these past few. Obviously, JWong showing up. Our Kentucky's own Gooniekorn taking him to like 3-2.
Kentucky kind of good at fighting games.
Yeah, I'm just saying Kentucky's not free. That's all I'm saying.
No, I think I'll have to take him 3-2 in Street Fighter or get 3-0'd.
Man, but yeah, while we wait on loser semis. Unfortunately, yeah, I wish we could have seen some King of Dinosaur action.
Love me some Dinosaur. That's
Honestly,
my
my favorite character in the game, honestly. It's just too bad people don't think he's that good.
It's T-Zoc.
What?
It's T-Zoc.
That's not. He doesn't want to be called by that.
Oh, no, they're different people. They're different people.
They're different people. All right. So as we.
But who is the character? You got to fill me in. You got to answer that question. You can't dangle the fruit.
I mean, he's King of Dinosaurs. He's nobody else.
You're right.
There's only one King of Dinosaurs. That's the King of Dinosaurs.
I personally enjoy T-Zoc more.
Yeah, I've actually never played Garo, but it's interesting to see Garo 2 getting announced.
And then he still did King of Dinosaurs anyway. I was like, I mean, he got pretty popular. We can't just change him now. He's gonna be King of Dinosaurs.
I mean, when I saw like the announcement for King of Dinosaurs, I'm thinking it's like you can't like not expect me to play as someone called the King of Dinosaurs.
He got the big buttons, all the OTGs. He's got sauce in 15.
He's also got like really long-reaching jabs.
Those jabs, it's just Pop, pop, pop. Did it hit? Ah, it's time for the EX. Enjoy the 50%. Time for wake up. I didn't grab. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, it hit again? Dang, you died. I'm sorry about it, buddy.
Like he's using those fangs to pop those balloons.
He's going for the shins.
He's trying to get a fang to the knee.
Well, we're going Skyrim references with this one.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
I used to be good at King of Fighters, but then I took a fang to the knee.
Oh, that was like 10 plus years ago, wasn't it? Oh, that's an ancient meme now. That qualifies as ancient, doesn't it?
Wait, when did Skyrim release? Was it like 2010 or?
Now we're gonna be talking about like all your base R belong to us. We'll get real ancient. We're dating ourselves here at Turning Point.
There. Man, I'm only 22. I don't want to date myself too much.
Damn, must be nice.
We love all of our walks of ages here at Turning Point. We love our olds and our new players.
Yeah, no, unless you're like playing against us, and then we gotta find something to attack, you know.
We gotta find some Johns.
Here we go. We got ETP. We got Yamcha. Oh, we got a Kukri? No, we're just doing buttons. I would love to see a Kukri.
I was like, we don't see a lot of Kukri being played in tournaments.
That's who I'll use. I'll use a little bit of Kukri in my funny grappler team. You know, you never know when you need a Kukri.
All right. Looks like we're going back to Athena, Leona. Oh, I forgot who ETP. Oh yeah, it was Geese.
I'm ready to see some geese. Whining fools, be gone. Watch your jet.
Gosh, Geese has such an iconic voice. All right, so it's interesting to see Geese be put in an anchor slot. So I feel like Geese excels more when like he has the advantage or like life advantage because he has more of like a defensive play style and has to force his opponents to like approach him.
I mean, you can really put Geese anywhere and you'd be fine, though. Like, sure, you probably want to put him up first, but if you've got that kind of Geese that can close it out and you just want him to have meter to hit that funny, for one frame now, I'm a grappler, you've died.
That's true. Geese could also just be like ETV's most like confident character, and they probably just want to like put him on as an anchor now that you mention it.
Oh, you already made it in. Zoning failed. We're in the corner immediately. We are in trouble. Send help. Oh, never mind. We're good now.
We got Psycho Balls. We're keeping Rock out.
Psycho Ball. Another one.
Right.
There we are. We're getting kept out right now. Ooh.
We are keeping Rock out, man.
Oh, no, we're back in now. We're good. No big combos yet. It's mostly just been Yamcha trying to find a way. Oh, here we go. I spoke it into existence. That's my bad. I apologize for that, but we got damage on the screen.
Yeah, it's interesting, like, King of Fighters in the beginning, because, like, round one characters are more so you want to, like, build up meter and, like, try to, like, mix up your opponent as much as possible to save meter for later on.
Yeah, that's a good neutral jump.
Yeah, ETP going down to Leona now.
Oh, I'm ready for the Leona sauce. What we got? Immediate round start, we're pressing buttons. We do not play neutral in this house.
Yamcha on the speed run, wanted to like put ETP into the corner as fast as possible.
All right, got a little bit of space, trying to build. Oh, no, never mind. Built space just so they didn't see it coming. We go back in. Command grab.
Command.
Are we in again? In immediately. Waited for the
roll.
Yamcha is hitting right now.
That's such a good read on Yamcha's part with that roll.
Yamcha is gaming. Oh, you pressing the button? I'll just mash DP. This is minus, so I gotta mash.
I got meaties. You can't fight against this. All right, here is the Anchor Geese. 4 bars of meter to work with.
Immediate fireball. We're going in. Oh, here we go. Damage immediately. This rock is hitting right now for Yamcha.
This rock is hitting on. It is going on his father so hard.
Bro, we need help. Where's Terry at? Get your kid.
I need my real dad to show up and help me. Oh, what a good read. A roll on Shimpukin, but not going to find the punish.
Cannot. Oh, hold on.
Whew.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, spin the meter. Get
Think
Rock
so.
out of here. Do not worry about it.
I mean, honestly, whenever you have you're going up against a point that's just like steamrolling your team, it is definitely worth spinning that meter, getting them out of there.
All right, now you got a little bit of health back. You got some momentum. You don't got to worry about rock. This is where it happens. This is where ETP unlocks.
I gotta worry about a top tier character now.
No, it's fine. I believe in the geese. I believe. Oh, that was almost real bad.
I want to be proven wrong. I want to see Anchor Geese work.
Anchor Geese is about to make it happen right now. Here we go. Okay, defense. Defense. Ooh, good interruption. Where you going? These air fireballs, I don't think he's missed a single one yet. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We missing a command grab, though.
Oh, we got blocks. We're good. We stopping the pressure. Have a jab. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Playing out that neutral, but Yamcha, yep, that's going to take
now,
it.
Anchor Geese was right. The game was wrong.
The game did him dirty.
The game was incorrect.
You should have won that. We sure were playing King of Fighters 15.
And Yamcha is playing insane right now, though. The pressure is, like, even across, I thought, like, oh, we get past the rock. Maybe we get, like, a little breathing room. And then Kyo comes in and is just as proficient.
Yeah. Man, it's something. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, King of Fighters. Like, you get rid of one character, but you just have to deal with a point, especially with Kyo. Such an amazing character in this game.
Oh, here we go. We got Athena again, though. I think Athena's going to need to do a lot better of a job, but never mind. I couldn't even finish the sentence. We're immediately stuck in the corner again. Send help.
We know what you meant. That's what matters. We knew what you're trying to say.
Get him out. Get out.
Ooh.
Oh, we're good. We got space. Ooh.
Yeah.
We don't even want to throw a Psycho Ball right now. Immediate jump in. Yamcha knows the perfect timing every time.
Yeah, Yamcha is definitely trying to close in the gap against Athena, who is, of course, like a really big zoner and is able to take Athena out.
Yamcha got hands.
Yamcha's, wow, look how much life Yamcha got back. Practically almost an even game.
If I'm going against Yamcha, I'm not taking the point character. I'm getting washed.
All right, we're pushing ETP in the corner now. Oh, is able to escape, though.
Out of the corner. This is the chance. Oh, did not get that slash after. No, we're good. We're holding it down. We got the corner. No jumping out. Buttons coming in.
The light, the jab, so fast, catching.
Oh, no. That's going to hurt. Oh, that kills.
Yamcha
is just very proficient with that meter use. Only using a half a bar and just making it hurt.
That's a good thing about Rock, is that he can get a lot of work done without using too much meter. I mean, Rock is like such a solid character that can be played in any position.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately Anchor Geese is the hard counter for Rock. Let's go Anchor Geese. I believe.
It's the father-son matchup. That's what's benefiting Geese.
Unfortunately, that's not the dad that stepped up, so there is a little bit of a bias in Rock's favor. That might be his dad, but that's not his daddy.
He can't handle his dad. That's why it's a bad matchup.
Oh no, we're good. Mashing on Wake Up there is insane.
Oh, could a meter kill here?
We're alive. We're living.
No.
We're living. Waking up with buttons again. ETP has no fear.
Yeah. Gonna take it. Yamcha taking it 2-0.
Yamcha's different.
Yamcha's built. Hey, we got some good Kentucky players here playing King Fighters. Don't count Kentucky out. Especially when we saw like Goonie earlier, almost taking Justin Wong to 3-2.
Yamcha got hands.
All right, looks like we're going to be seeing Yamcha versus Gooniekorn up next in losers finals. Probably best of 5? Yeah, I think it's best of 5 territory.
It's got to be best of 5 in the finals, surely.
Surely in the finals.
Surely in the finals.
Man, as soon as ETP loses, he has to play another tournament. Man.
Yeah, the game is cold.
The FGC's cold.
Have your 30 seconds of silence. You got to throw hands again right now, buddy.
There is no rest for the wicked here. Man, but let me. Gotta stay hydrated.
Man, that's the opposite of what I'm doing. what I am putting into my body off stream, because I don't think I can show it on stream, does not hydrate me, but is pretty cool.
I mean, soft drinks aren't that hydrating.
Sure.
Losers finals. Let's go. Yamcha versus Party Barge. All right.
Oh, we got Sylvie Paula coming in.
Yeah, I noticed Party Barge usually plays Blue Mary, Mai, and B Jeanette, but they swapped out B Jeanette with Sylvie.
Nah, Sylvie goes in. I believe. I'm a Sylvie believer.
Oh. Cause like
You know what it is? It's because Anchor Sylvie counters Point Rock.
That's true. But does she counter Point Rock better than Anchor Geese though?
Oh yeah, definitely. We just saw Anchor Geese.
That's
Anchor
true.
Geese did not counter Rock.
All right, going into game 1. So yeah, I wonder if Sylvie switching BGNet from Sylvie is the move for Party Barge here.
All right, we got one grappler at least. Blue Mary counts. Let's see it. In immediately.
Ooh.
Give me your leg. We're back in. The classic Yum Cha. We're going in. Press the button. Barnacle.
We're pressing buttons, but not gonna get too many hits in.
Oh, able to punish that. Oh, that hurts. Uh-oh. That's
Oh,
not
no.
ideal.
That looked like a combo whiff to me.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we did eat a lot because these are point characters, but you got a lot left to work with is the important thing.
That's the important thing about when you play as a point character, you really need to save as much meter as possible. And it doesn't look like Blue Mary's going to be doing much now, being taken out.
I had a pretty strong showing, but after that combo drop, Yum Cha was just like, it's time to go in.
Yeah, we saw like 2 unfortunate not just like combo drops, but also just like with DPs.
Well, we got pressure immediately in. You cannot keep Yum Cha out. Yum Cha's just always willing to, even if it gets punished, we're pressing the funny button and we're getting in. If it hits the tip of it, we're plus. It's fine.
We're pleasing the crowds here tonight.
Maximum aggression. Hit the funny button.
Oh no! Missing the Shatter Strike and Party Barge taking the opportunity. Dish out some damage on Rock.
And this is it. Is this where Point Rock goes down?
Maybe. Mai is such a good mix-up character, able to.
Got the landing.
She's able to get at least some hits in.
Ooh. Anything will do it at this point. Can't take another hit, but you can't block much either.
Oh,
that's
yeah. Yeah.
DP was the only option there.
All right, evening the life up now. Let's see. Now we're seeing Kyo once again.
Let's see what Kyo can do. We didn't actually get to see that much of Kyo last time, so we'll see. We'll see what Kyo's rocking with. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Command grab.
We're in. What do you got? Which mix you got? Oh, overhead. Watch the noggin. We're in again. Command grab.
Him with the shoulder charge.
Oh, went for the overhead again. Got mashed out on. Getting a little bit of space, looking for something, but we're right back in.
There's some solid defense on Yamcha.
We're trading funny button this time.
That's
We need out of the corner. Get out. Get out.
Oh, the armor, but it's not going to matter. Party Barge blocking.
A Pixel Dream. What you got? Make it count. Make it hurt. There you go. You got the corner.
Spinning that bar. Yamcha
buttons on Wake Up.
Pressing buttons on Wake Up.
He just like me for real. I don't block. But here it is. Anchor Sylvie.
Now, we've seen Yamcha play, or no, Party Barge playing as Anchor Sylvie. I don't know how much Sylvie works as an anchor. I mean, honestly, we've barely seen Sylvie played much often in tournaments, period. I just don't know what all she can do.
And that's why it's so effective as an anchor. You don't know what you're looking out for.
That's
What
true.
is this goblin creature?
Who is this random child that just entered my adult fighting game?
Why is this child wearing eyeballs? Oh, we're in the corner.
What is she
damage.
wearing? Activating quick mode.
Damage. Oh, no. Oh, we're good.
Unfortunately.
I thought it was a combo drop. Maybe it was just a setup. I can't tell. I have not seen a lot of Sylvie. Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
gonna hurt.
Looks like we're probably gonna see a climax.
Oh,
Yep.
this is gonna. Ooh.
It's orange health, so it should be enough to kill, would it? No,
We're
not
living.
quite.
Not even close. I wasn't worried. Ah, damn.
Wake up, pressing buttons. Once again, Yamcha taking game 1.
Yamcha's a momentum machine right now.
I mean, yeah, Yamcha had like a really good showing against JWong back in winter semis.
Maybe had a lot of time to sit and think about it right now. Yamcha's trying to get the run back.
I wonder if Party Barge might switch Sylvie to B Jeanette.
Oh, we're sticking with Sylvie. Party Barge correctly is a believer of Anchor Sylvie. Oh, tried to go for a punish, I suppose, just got grabbed anyway.
Now, just because I'm saying we should switch to B Jeanette is not implying that I just don't want to see Sylvie on screen.
I don't want to see Jeanette, specifically to see Sylvie. I am biased. Give me the weird eyeball child.
All right, Party Barge getting a,
And again, Yamcha just has these confirms.
yeah, getting a really commanding lead against Party Barge.
That's a much bigger lead than we saw last time. Rock has a lot more health going into the second character.
But it is Mai, who
There.
is a pretty big mix-up character.
Ooh.
All Party Barge needs to do is just like get some good mix-ups on Rock here, as we've seen in game 1.
We got him in the corner. We got to keep him in there. Don't let him mash his funny button. It's over.
Ooh, shoulder charge into another shoulder charge.
These shoulder charges have been doing so much for Yamcha. The Party Barge is starting to punish them. That's 2 punish. Oh, that's a negative.
Uh-oh.
Combo drop. Nah, you gotta clean it up.
Party Barge probably too far away for that combo to work.
Oh, that's a lot of damage that you did not have to eat. Chip.
Woo!
Still traded one more time. Yamcha getting just that extra tiny bit of petty damage out.
Finally taking out the Rock, getting Kyo in here. But Kyo got 3 bars of meter to work with.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Man, Mai is so safe with that jump attack, especially against Kyo with all that armor. Oh, but we're waking up, grabbing. Getting out of the corner.
Corner again. What are you going to do? He's
See.
doing Rekka out. Huh? Why would you commit to that?
I mean, it worked out.
I mean, I guess. Uh-oh, damage.
Oh, this
Ooh,
could be a dead
ooh,
Mai.
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
Optimal.
We want this girl out of here.
Yamcha got those.
Yamcha doesn't want any more mix-ups to deal with.
Here's the counter, though. Anki Silva. Anki Silva.
Anki Sylvie.
Anki Sylvie got the counter. Oh, damage.
Give those
Meter
right-
efficient. Uh-oh.
Ooh! Wow.
Man
So
grab.
Party Barge went for a wake-up, but we saw this earlier. Grabs kind of just go through wake-up buttons.
Uh-oh. What we got? How's that work? Is that plus? Is that minus? I don't know. Yamcha mashed anyway, though. Uh-oh. This might be it.
Yep, with the
Yeah, there it is.
Yamcha taking it 2-0, advancing on to winners finals, unless we're doing best of 5.
That's a good question.
It
No,
looks-
this is losers finals, isn't it?
is it losers finals?
Is it? No, I'm the fool. We
Actually,
are
no.
going
It's,
to
yeah,
losers
because
finals
Gooniekorn's in.
now. Yeah. I'm the fool.
I know nothing.
I'm a bystander.
All right. Yep, that was it. 2-0. Yamcha moving on to loser finals. Who's up? All right. Looks like we're going immediately into it, not taking a breather.
Now we got buttons to press. We don't need to breathe. We need King of Fighters.
We got Fighters the King. We don't got any time to breathe.
We need more of the menace that is Point Rock Yamcha.
We need more Yamcha in this bracket. We need to show off as much Kentucky talent as possible on this stream.
Kentucky kinda got hands.
We're not free. All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I hope you've enjoyed my backup commentary. That's at Big Creamin' on Twitter. I know y'all love me. Y'all saw this right here. Y'all love me. Hit me up.
All right. Thank you, Cream, for commentating with us.
I'm 1-1 right now, so.
It's not 0-2. We take it.
Nah. Whoops. There we go. All right. Welcome back.
Did you miss me? You couldn't have missed me. Craig was already doing a great job filling in for me and keeping up with 2BA here, so you couldn't have missed me all that much. How has action been in KOF while I've been on the other side?
So we've got Yamcha advancing on to losers finals against Gooniekorn now. So we're not. So it's interesting. I haven't seen Yamcha play a lot. I've seen like Gooniekorn play a bit from last tournament, but it's interesting to see like these two. Both these players lost to JWong getting winners.
Oh, really? Yeah, they did,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah, you're right about that.
There is vengeance in this match. Someone's getting the run back on Wong. Who is getting the run back though? We'll find out right now.
Whoever it is, one of them will probably be using Iori. That might be a thing, considering they both got Iori as anchor.
They both have Iori anchor. I didn't realize that.
We'll see that again as we get to the next screen here, seeing the rosters and where to go. But as you'll see here, Iori is anchor for both of these guys here.
All right, we're switching to King now on points. Interesting.
Can't wait to see this.
Honestly, would you say King is a good matchup for Geese here?
She's got good zoning for sure, but then again, he can keep distance with his projectiles as well, whether the ground stuff or the air fireball. He can keep away from that as well, like we just saw. And that pushes him back either way, whereas the air Venom Strike, the air fireball that King does, if it's light, she'll stay in place in the air, but that heavy one there pushes her back.
That's a pretty interesting mix-up on those fireballs.
And then the EX one will actually shoot her down at an angle so she can get down faster, because if it hits, it knocks the enemy into the air for some combo opportunities like we're seeing Gooniekorn get here.
Yeah, putting Yamcha in the corner, but the Venom Strikes keeping Geese out.
And getting Yamcha back into the middle of it all.
Oh, the jump around the buttons, but again, too early of a move to combo into.
And that was nice to go from that palm into the sweep to push back to get back into the neutral. And then we see this here. There's no meter, but there is combo in with that grab. I gotta wonder how he calls down Thunder when he does that slam.
It's honestly a cool move.
It is. It sucks to suffer it, but when you're doing it, then I'm sure it feels all good.
It just is just suffering when you just hear the stand down. It just slams your character to the ground.
And now it's a boss versus a hero with Geese and Kyo from Gooniekorn and Yamcha here. And Yamcha is very healthy, so if he keeps this health right now, which he will, he's going to have full health going in, and he's got 2 bars to work with. Goonie is almost there, so close enough to even in my eyes anyway.
Yeah, relatively even. I mean, look
It won't take much for Goonie to build up that second bar.
That's true. Razor shouting in the background.
That's how exciting events like the Turning Point can be.
True. And Goonie getting an early hit on Yamcha. Look, all of that health being taken away from Kyo. Man, that's what makes Yashiro such like a good mid character. Just the fact that he can get away with so much damage with such a little bar.
He really can. We saw that in full force. But of course, Yamcha will not take that sitting down. Look at this pressure he's trying to apply. The guard meter is going down, but now it's filling back up. Has anybody suffered a guard break all tournament yet?
I have not actually seen a guard break on stream once.
I wouldn't have thought so. There had been some touch and go moments, but not anything too close where the bar is flashing when you know you're in danger. And definitely not here right now.
Nice read on Yamcha's part, taking Goonie to anchor Yori.
And the reward is 4 full bars for mid for Kyo.
Wow.
Who is a more mutually hated pair of characters? They absolutely cannot stand each other.
They can't stand each other so much that they're on the same team on this game.
And in some unofficial context, they've had to work together similarly, but this is the first time in an official KOF game they've had to work. No, it's not.
Ooh.
It was KOF 2 or 11, I think, actually. They were on the same team with Shingo, of all people.
Shingo?
Yeah, he had to be the glue where Chizuru couldn't be. And right now, that glue is melting pretty fast between the fire these two are dropping.
Yeah, with 4 bars, yeah, that is going to take Iori out, putting Yamcha on the board with game 1.
That 3D, that down forward heavy kick there, it goes 2 hits. The first hit can be canceled into special moves. The second hit cannot. But as we saw, it can cancel into max mode quick. So that really paid off in getting that last exchange and getting that last Orochi that serpent wave to close out the match there.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, all last game, Yamcha was just sitting on 4 bars of mirror, just waiting for it to explode. I was just like, waiting, it's like, when is it going to happen?
And if that wasn't a big explosion, it was enough of one that got him this first game. So that's all that matters. It don't matter the size as much as the happening of the explosion.
All right, now can Gooniekorn take this knowledge learned and apply it to game 2, though? Let's see.
He managed to stuff some EX move and break out his own and get a nice combo, but no grab.
Ooh, that was a good mix-up.
Doing it again, this time ending with a command grab.
Going for the meaties.
And staying away from the fireballs by throwing his own.
Oh, Shinpuken catching King, but it's not going to be enough just yet.
Goonie needs just to get one more hit to get this round, and there it is.
Ooh, catching Yamcha, jumping forward, taking King out.
But we've seen Kyo do things just last match. I'm sure that's going to happen again, possibly.
Kyo is top tier for a reason, and we have seen why in many matches.
And the Rekkas there can get some good reach if they hit. They can have some good reach, what Kyo can do, the light Rekka.
Especially with the meter burn one, because it has armor on it.
That's actually an EX version of the heavy Rekka. I can tell because he does that spin before he throws out that hook. And then there was a hook throw right back into the corner. There's that EX, like you said. That was the heavy.
There we go. Oh, the overhead?
That slow overhead. Overheads are slow when they're done raw and actually hit overhead when part of a combo. They go fast, they just don't have that overhead.
All right.
I love the look of that shoulder tackle that Kyo does. It shouldn't feel like a, a Tetsuzanko like we've seen in other games, but it is a hard shoulder tackle.
It's a cool animation.
Too bad nothing happened after that EX RED kick. That ground bounce, nothing happened from there, but it's still all right. Yamcha's still in this.
Not out just yet.
And then he grabbed that dash punch there. Nice move.
Yeah, nice matchup knowledge against Yashiro. We've seen like a few times against other people have like caught Gooniekorn with the shoulder, with the dash. You can grab out of that.
And then that EX command grab is actually a grab and not a strike to a grab. So that's fast to come out if you can land that.
Oh.
Yamcha is way still in this. Kyo putting in some mad work as his most hated rival comes out again.
All right, we got 4 bars of meter to work with though.
Yamcha's only got 1, but he had almost half his health when the round started.
Yeah, we got 4 bars, but like now it's just a matter of like how much meter is Gooniekorn willing to spend here to get Kyo out.
And can he find the right opportunity to use said meter as well?
There's
There's the opportunity right there. Launch into the air with that EX Rekka and get that. Now we're about to see mirrors of purple flames.
All right, relatively even life, relatively even meter. So let's see who gets it.
Let's see. All this hopping. You don't see short hops and hyper hops in a lot of other games. This is a KOF standard.
Oh man, gets a nice mix up.
A raw max
Wow.
mode. That's nothing I ever expect. I never see raw max mode activations.
I think Yamcha probably did it by accident because we saw like them use up max mode. Probably want to like reset because realize, oh, that might have been a misinput.
That could be a thing. But there is something about max mode raw with that blue bar. You've probably seen plenty of times how short the purple pink max mode bar can be. The blue bar is much longer, and unlike max mode quick, it also gives a bit of a power boost. Unfortunately, we didn't see much of that come into effect here, and like you said, it could have been a missed input. There's that max mode quick there, but no
conversion.
real finish out of that. No
Oh my gosh.
conversion.
Yamcha chasing Goonie down, trying to get a hit in.
But
Oh,
Goonie
no.
gets that. Yamcha lands on that fireball and gives Gooniekorn that first game for him.
Yeah, Goonie catching Yamcha jumping into the fireball. 1-1 on the board. Oh, it looks like we're going to see a character switch.
If it's not a character switch, it could just be a little more time to breathe. So we've definitely seen.
Oh.
We do see a switch from Yamcha, though. We see Rock coming in instead of Iori. So the question is, where is he going to go?
Rock can be played in any position, so yeah, it looks like he's going to stick his anchor. Now we're going to see Kyo point and King assist.
Last I checked, with the kind of oppressive rushdown he can do, especially like a crouching B to A, crouching B to crouching A, then crouching, or rather the 3D, the two kicks thing, he can put on some pressure and then throw out a light Rekka to push them back and keep himself relatively safe while also building meter. So that would sound like it lends itself to a good position to B point. You said it could be anywhere and be good and viable, right?
Yeah, Kyo really can just like work in any position, and considering I feel like not every character works well as a point, I can see Kyo, or well, obviously Kyo works really well as a point because the Rekka has built up so much meter.
And then as we saw, that 3D, that crouching down forward and heavy kick had some good reach when he converted that into a short little combo there. Some nice reach. And that's the kind of thing I was saying, that block pressure and also building up meter with it. And now Goonie spending it to get some major hurt in, and in with that command grab.
I mean, as I've said before, like if your point character is like snowballing, it is definitely worth like getting that point character out so they won't be like a problem later on.
You gotta think fast about when you want to use the meter for sure. So many things can happen in just even a fraction of a second.
Yeah, King of Fire is a fast game like that, and we're going. All right, we're bringing King in as assist or mid.
Got a nice punch after that roll, and then a nice overhead there too. Oh yeah, she's absolutely healthy going into this next round. 2.5 bars, 2 3/4 technically, but
right.
full health. She's sitting very healthy.
Yep.
Then one hit or block, and there's that second bar for Goonie. Now he can do stuff too. Like this here.
Yep. Yeah, Yashiro can dish out a lot of damage, but against King, they just need to like find some ways to get in on King.
And like you said, he can cause a lot of damage for very little meter there too. That was like 30-something for one bar. The only thing was the super. And that's good space control. You see the slide getting blocked, so you end up throwing a Venom Strike to keep pushing them away and get you back into the neutral before you try and make a quick move. And build meter in the process and chip a little damage.
That EX move looked plus on blocks. Yamcha tried to punish but didn't get anything.
And look at that, just really wanting to keep away. And again, that air EX Venom Strike really pushes her down fast to the ground as well.
Ooh, dashing underneath the Venom Strike. Yeah, I feel like King is probably a good matchup against Yashiro. At least all she needs to do is just keep him out from rushing in with Venom Strikes and everything. As he mentioned earlier, even like the jumping Venom Strike can catch like your opponent like jumping.
Or hopping for that matter. And if it's an EX air Venom Strike, it'll knock them into the air. If she's close enough, she can convert that into some combo stuff with a tornado kick, which I haven't seen many of those when seeing Yamcha play King. Hardly seen any tornado kicks.
Yeah, definitely playing King as a very traditional zoner, just keeping their opponent out and away. Oh, there we go. There it is. Now we
There's a
see
couple
it.
of tornado kicks. And now, there it is, the
Oh.
Max Surprise Rose. I've done that B&B and suffered that B&B a good few times. I know exactly how that works, and that's what I was wanting to expect to see. Not much more now, can chip out.
Oh my gosh, Goonie, no fear at all whatsoever, just running up into Yamcha with the low.
I said could chip out, and that is exactly the opposite of what happened. Goonie is still in this, but now Rock's got a couple of bars, and he's got all the health in the world. But that said, if he already gets one good touch, there can be one painful combo to suffer.
Yeah, we got 3 bars
Like
to work
that.
with.
That's the thing. Well, it's not going to do much, but he built up another bar.
Yeah, we can at least launch a level 2 or go for yet another level 1 into a follow-up.
Or a max mode quick. If you go into max mode, you can do a regular level 1 super for no bars. You don't need, the number doesn't matter. It'll just use up the max mode bar.
Oh, we might not see just quite that, but this will probably take Rock out.
Yep. I should not have said anything. When I said Gooniekorn could have been chipped out, that's when everything fell apart for Yamcha. It's like Goonie heard me, and he absolutely set out to prove me wrong, and that is entirely okay to do.
It's like they're 5 feet away from us.
It could be.
It could.
I don't know, but maybe.
I mean, I don't see them anywhere, so they could be like 60 feet away for all we know.
For all we know, all that we see in front of us is what the stream sees. Some good old KOF 15 action. We see Rock going into point now. That's what we see.
Yeah, all we see is Gooniekorn taking a 1-point lead against Yamcha in losers finals. Now Yamcha in tournament and their tournament game now. One more loss, take him out of the tournament.
But not in the worst place. Third place is absolutely respectable no matter where you are.
Especially in a tournament where you're going up against the JWong of all people.
Yeah, if you got to fight him and this is where you end up, it can't be the worst thing in the world. You've got way more skill than others. And look at what Yamcha's doing. Rock is going rough shot on his dad. He defies the blood that torments him.
He said, "You're not my real dad."
Unfortunately, the blood test would say a whole different thing.
Oh, nice anti-air. Keeping Goonie from in the air. And
That
did this
crumple
take it?
stun. Just enough there. Yamcha is a whole different person right here in this fight, fighting for his tournament life.
Yeah, with a really strong lead with the point Rock. As I was mentioning earlier, Rock can really be played in any position, and we're seeing some pretty good success with Rock Point now.
Overall, he just feels so strong in general. We saw just what he could do, and again, it's so easy to connect into his elbow like that there before the hard edge. It's so easy to connect into that. And that double Reppuken, that EX Reppuken in the corner, really throw on some hurt instead of doing a super.
Rock can get away with so much damage without even having to spend so much meter.
And he can build it up pretty fast, as we're seeing. He can build it up and keep up with that hard edge.
Ooh, we might be going to game 5 here.
Careful, don't count your eggs before they hatch. That's exactly what happened in the last match here. I wonder if because you say that now, Gooniekorn could be all but assured to win. I wonder. He's got 4 bars to work with.
I mean, considering how like crazy Goonie played last game, like no fear at all with such little health, it could be possible.
That said, what if that was all he had in the tank, and then it ends up being no more? We can't tell that neither. It's too hard to call, especially right now. It's a dead heat. That EX Fireball, now EX Rekka, get that launch. Not spend much bar to go into a super to get that win.
I mean, like, Goonie's got 2 other characters to deal with, so they probably want to save as much meter as possible.
Very, very smart, if so. 4.5 bars is everything to respect. Everything to respect. That went right through the Venom Strike, but nobody was home.
Man.
Oh no, I just heard my name having to be called back for Street Fighter 6.
Uh-oh.
I hate to leave again, but if I don't come back to the grand finals,
Where
then
might miss Justin Wong?
but it would have been an honor to commentate for as long as I have.
You did commentate 2 of JWong's matches, though. I will say that.
Yeah. I'm going to have to step out and go do this other fight here, but if I don't come back, then I hope you enjoy the rest of this, and 2BA's got you all covered.
I'm
2BA's
sure.
got you covered.
I'm sure we can hold your match. I'm sure we can hold it.
We'll have to see, but don't hold it for my sake. Just let everybody else see the good old KOF.
Oh, all right, Yamcha. Yamcha taking it to Game 5 now. Sure. So open. It's an open seat if you want to take it.
Sure.
All right. Who's this? Who's this joining us?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Who is this joining us right here?
So, my name is Party Barge.
All right.
I play this game at a semi-casual level.
All right. All right.
Pretty terrible, to be honest, but yeah, me and Yamcha go way back. Gooniekorn as well, honestly. Like, you know, these guys have a lot of history too.
I was gonna say I saw you and Goonie play back in like one of your semis. I could tell like you two. I mean, you two have played at Bourbon State also.
Yep, Bourbon State, Cincy Clash, man. Like, it all over. You know, Gooniekorn's become. He's really like stepped up his play a lot. But you know, with Street Fighter 6 coming out, like everyone's kind of in this weird thing where they're like, how do I divide my time? You know what I mean? So.
I mean, I feel like I've dedicated like a lot of my time into Marvel, but as soon as like Street Fighter came out, I'm like, this is all I'm playing now.
Right. Yeah.
But going back to the match,
Yeah.
Game 5, really even life matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, this is dead even. These guys keep adjusting back and forth, and, you know, that's what it's all about. Like, once you start getting these higher-level matches, losers finals and stuff, you see these guys make the adjustments. Now they're trying to lay back. They're throwing fireballs at each other. Neither one wants to commit.
Ooh.
I like that, though.
Yeah. All right. Gooniekorn or Yamcha taking Goonie to mid Yashiro.
Yeah, Yamcha on a little bit of light support. He still goes in. Not scared. Here comes Goonie with the big buttons. Yashiro, look out.
Honestly, Yamcha could like do like what Goonie did. I think it was like Game 3, just like rushed in, no fear at all whatsoever. I think we were seeing just that with a good punish.
So look at this. He spent a lot of meter. I mean, that's good health, but if Goonie gets a hit, he's going to get all that back. It ticks past the 42-second mark, so he's not going to get 300.
And that's the interesting thing about King of Fighters, that you have to be really fast at decision making. It's like, all right, do I want to spend meter and maximize his damage, or do I want to look for like a mix-up and try to reset?
Right. So these guys are going to be dead even on meter here, pretty much. You know, Goonie got a good amount of life back, so we're back to even, back to neutral with King. Yamcha just can't let go of this character. He loves her. He loves his nooch.
I mean, would you say King is a good matchup for Yashiro here, as like someone who's like has to like rush in and mix up, but like King can just like play zoner and keep Yashiro out? Or?
You know, like Yashiro is Yashiro, and everybody says like, oh, King's bad, etc. But you know, she could just be played annoying. Oh, but there you go. When you throw a bad fireball, that's it. Yashiro's in. He's getting big damage. Paid off in the corner.
Oh, we're spending that meter on King.
OTG, he gets a bar. Overhead, nice block. Ooh. Kicks him out. Nice block.
Oh! Woo! Catching the low.
Le sweep. La Yashiro.
All right. Taking Yamcha to anchor character tournament stock here.
Oh, that CD. It's the bane of my existence. Look at him just pressuring the corner. Look at him. He's scared. He's like, no, don't approach me. Jump D all day. Oh, good, he's in.
Oh my gosh, misses the one charge just to go for another one.
So this is going to be last character, even life, but Yamcha has the bar advantage.
Definitely.
4
and
bars.
Kyo, probably one optimal combo Kyo could probably kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of damage. You know, Yamcha has been a little bit tighter on the max mode confirms as well. You know, Gooniekorn's been going for that sweep. Okay, here we go. Gets the hit. Safe jump. Oh, goes for the empty low.
Oh, so good.
Oh, the trade midair.
Yamcha just throwing out all these jump-ins.
Right. Oh, the neutral
Oh
skipper.
my gosh.
Oh, the pressure. Oh, we're down to the wire here. Goody has a lot of life, though.
I was gonna say Yamcha's just like throwing out one special just to throw out another one. Honestly, catching Goonie off guard because of it.
Right? Oh, there's the
Oh.
max mode to confirm, like I said. Yeah, he's going to hit this.
Ooh, we're going the climax. I don't think it's gonna kill, but it's sure gonna do a lot of damage.
Either way, it's a one-touch situation for both players. I mean, Goonikorn's got 3.5 bars. You got to be careful here. Nice grab.
Ooh,
That's it.
hoo-hoo.
Wow.
Yamcha.
Advances to grand finals versus the legend, Justin Wong,
Versus the Justin Wong himself.
the one and only. Damn, Goonikorn had a hell of a run.
For
He
real.
played well.
Honestly, like Goonie and Yamcha, this is an interesting matchup because they both got knocked into losers by Justin.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
That really is like a matter of who is going to get the run back, and it looks like Yamcha is going to do just that.
right. It's so funny to see Justin like when Yumcha first started playing Justin Wong, you could see like, oh, Justin hadn't played the game in a while. But then as he
Yeah.
continued to play, you realize, oh wait, he's starting to
Yeah.
get his sea legs back. He's playing well. So this is going to be a good grand finals.
Yeah, definitely. And we got our man here up. On
Justin is right behind us. What's up, man?
What's up?
Thanks for coming out. It's great to see you.
Honestly, thanks for just like letting us use your stream also to like stream this tournament.
Yeah. Go get you some steak at Malone's, dude. I'm serious. It's just like 20 minutes. Yeah. They got multiple locations. It's a local favorite. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go. Justin's going to move back to the setup.
Grand finals.
Yumcha is in position. I wonder if he's going to whip out the Blue Mary again.
Yeah, I mean,
So he told me before the match, he was like, I got to play Justin. I got to play neutral. Like, maybe I can roll the dice a little bit, try to get in his head. You could see when they first played, Yumcha was kind of like all over him with the Blue Mary, getting the command grabs and stuff like that. She
Yeah.
can be really annoying. So, we're going to see what happens here.
I mean, and also we saw like even in that same match, Justin kind of just like really. That's why I find just JWong so interesting. When regardless of any fighting game he plays, he always does that super hard like neutral gameplay.
Right.
That's just like waiting to like, all right, what is my opponent going to do, and what do I need to do to like counteract them? And we saw that
Right.
in like winter semis with Yamcha and JWong. Yeah, Yamcha getting those like mix-ups with Blue Mary, but as soon as like JWong realized, oh, this is what my opponent's doing,
Right.
all I gotta do is just like challenge that and win.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's Justin Wong. The man has been playing fighting games his entire life. The fundamentals and the neutral is there. So he just like when he swaps from game to game, he just has to have a little bit of adjustment. And then once he does, look out.
Yeah, for real.
Really. Yeah.
He really can't just play anything,
Yeah.
including King of Fighters here at Grand Finals.
Yep. Turning point, shout out.
All right, looks like you're right. We're going to see the Blue Mary again.
Right. Yeah, he was successful with it before, so I think he wants to keep that kind of mix-up pressure going. Justin Wong might be the last Elizabeth player in the game right now. I mean,
I was going to say, like, I don't really see people play Elizabeth anymore.
super popular character before. She got nerfed. A lot of people dropped her. They they don't like what they did to her buttons or some of her specials, but I mean, she's still very playable. The KOF 15 is actually in a really good spot right now, as far as balance and
Yeah.
viability of all the cast.
Because I know I've seen people, like, joke around, like, Ramon, but, like, Ramon can still do some work, honestly.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, going into Grand Finals, Justin Wong versus Yamcha. Can Yamcha get the run back in? We'll see.
Yeah, this is honestly, like, I've played this match a lot with Yuba, and I do not like this matchup as Blue Mary. It's a little bit tough. Chizuru, just her buttons and her ability to just kind of stay on top of you is a little bit tough for Blue Mary, but Mary is Mary. She once she gets on top of you, it's a little bit tricky. You got to guess.
Necessarily, Chizuru can really just like run around the place and mix up, right?
Yeah, she definitely has the button advantage. But yeah, if Mary can be annoying enough, she can kind of get on top of her. Wild shatter strike right there.
Yeah.
He was looking for something.
Blue Mary can get some mix-ups in, but it's a matter of just like actually getting in though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can kind of see like Chizuru abusing those plus frames, just kind of staying on top of him. Got him in the corner. And that's exactly how you get out of the corner.
Nice wake-up grab.
Oh, he went for the EX grab. Justin was ready.
Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, like, Justin just got that download in on the Blue Mary. So, like, all right, this is what my opponent's going to do. All I got to do is just, like, punish accordingly now.
Yeah. Yeah, that distance was probably asking a lot of that move, too. I don't even know if that would have reached. Maybe just barely. But anyway, here we go. Kyo already in the corner.
All right, let's see.
Justin, again, just kind of, backing up when he needs to. He's very wary of Kyo's ability to just get in your face.
All right, we're going to see Yamcha be put in the corner and stay in that corner.
Watch your toes. Doesn't spin the bar. He doesn't have to.
Doesn't even need to.
Yeah. So Justin's running away with his first game here.
Yeah.
He's got, 400 life, a little bit more. Here comes Iori, 3.5 bars, ready to do some damage. Probably ideally doesn't want to spend any meter on this round, but if it takes an EX, no big deal. But Justin, again.
I've been mentioning earlier how, like, in a situation where, like, your opponent's point character is, like, snowballing your team so hard, I feel like it's worth spending the meter at that point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, this has gotten out of hand. Oh, wild Shatter Strike.
That might have been a misinput, probably.
Gets her out of there. 42 on the clock. He's going to get the full 3 under back. Good stuff from Yamcha there.
Yep. Finally gets rid of Chizuru, but we got B Jenny now to worry about.
Yeah, B Jenny is just like in your face all the time. Like, you got to look for the cross up. You got to look for the overhead. You got to, the buttons. She's always safe.
She just like loves being in the air, mixing up all the time.
Right. Top tier as hell. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to spend. I wonder if he's going to do the. Yeah, he's just going to do the level 1. Oh, he's going to do the climax.
I was say we're probably going to go for a climax. I mean, B Janet, again, as we mentioned, top tier scary character.
Yeah.
Probably just it might as well. It's not like, ooh.
Yeah, he needs any damage he can, but that's going to be it. Easy confirm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to take it.
So Justin takes the first game.
All right. Oh.
We're going to character select.
All right, we might see the Blue Mary switch out then.
Right.
Because, yeah, I think Justin Wong has way too much of a download on Blue Mary.
No.
Oh, no, we're sticking. Oh, we're putting King in now.
Yeah, he probably just wants to try it. He didn't. I don't think he played King versus Justin at all. So, okay, put her on point. It's pretty much where everyone conventionally decides to put King.
I was going to say, like, King really doesn't do that much damage output, does she?
I mean, she's just a character that the way they designed her is you just got to play, you got to play a heavy zoning game. You got to play annoying. Her buttons are still good. She has great buttons. But it's a little bit more of a tit for tat. You might be trading here and there, but no, she's a capable character. Just kind of in that mid tier.
Yeah.
You just have to play her a certain way.
Yeah.
And for Yamcha, I mean, this was his character back in 13 as well.
Okay.
King was just a monster in 13, though.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, what a good read on the roll.
Yeah. Okay, the overhead. Okay, slides up. Okay. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Didn't convert.
Oh, gets the overhead, but no conversion.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup, too. I feel like Chizuru versus anyone, I mean, just on this point matchup, when there's not a lot of meter, you just kind of have to take, what she's throwing out.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chizuru can basically just, like, avoid those fireballs.
Yeah, she can reflect them back at you, she can... yeah, it's a nightmare.
It is not a favorable matchup for King here.
Still, Yamcha's done damage. Okay, yeah, but... Yeah, Justin takes it.
It is a bad matchup at the end of the day.
Yeah, I would say so. And I like I said, I don't particularly like this one either, but we'll see how he does. Again, with Blue Mary, it's a little bit of roll of dice. Okay, goes for the grab. Justin's out of there.
I guess putting Blue Mary in midpoint means that she has like more meter to work with. So like,
Yeah.
what the times you do get in, you can at least deal some more damage, so you don't have to like fish out for more resets.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, I have played this character in every position. I think point is the best place. You know, because then you can gamble a lot more.
For Blue Mary,
Yeah.
I can believe it. Yeah.
She's the type of character where it's like, you know, you gotta play a little bit to use her full toolkit. You gotta take
Yeah.
some risks.
But I guess against like JWong, he has such an amazing neutral game and can just like read his opponents so well. Yamcha
Right.
probably realized like I probably don't have that many opportunities to get in.
And that's what you're seeing. I mean, yeah, Justin just ready for that anti-air, Mary's EX
Ooh,
DP
overhead. All right, wake up, grab to get out of the corner.
goes for the frame trap. Nothing. Just Justin stays blocking.
Justin running to the corner, but able to get out, putting Yamcha in the corner now.
That's gonna be damage.
Honestly, we're in chip out range here.
Ooh. Yamcha just throwing out that Mary jump D. I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, great button, but no, yeah, Justin's privy to it. Just waits, throws him.
Yeah, once again, just like Justin, really good reading his opponents, just wait and see what they do.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all about the adjustment, and he's able to do that.
All right, we'll see if Anchor Kyo can do much work. Oh, doesn't get
Oh,
punished.
a little bit of mistakes on both sides.
Man,
Yeah, Justin should be eating a lot of damage right now, but damn, Yamcha wasn't there with the punish.
man, you hate to see like miss punishes like that.
Right. And there
Aw.
again, the range on that EX DP.
Oh my.
Oh, he's just abusing the
Oh
jump
my
D.
gosh.
Oh, he's in his face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the humanity.
He's just a child. Why would you do this to
Look,
him?
Yamcha is not a child, okay? I know that dude personally. That dude is not a child. He's old like me. Yeah. This is an old man's game.
I was about to say, they're just an old man, but I
yeah,
don't want to.
there you go, yeah. No, call him an old man. It's funny. Make sure he hears you, too. I know they can hear us. He's back there listening to all this. He's like, damn, Party's roasting me on commentary. Like, damn, why I got to listen to this?
I need to make sure I have the old man card
Oh, yeah.
to use
That's right.
before I just go swinging it out.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back to Iori now.
Let's go.
Oh, we're switching out Blue Mary.
Yeah, Mary's gone. He's like, that's Party's character. I can't do her justice. He's like, I'm out of here.
All right, JWong taking Yamcha to game point now. One more loss to take him out of the tournament.
It's going to be tough, yeah. I mean, to be able to – he has to win 3 straight just to stay alive. And then if he wins, you got to play a whole nother set.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, that takes a lot of stamina and focus.
Yeah, definitely. And I've said this like many times, but that really separates like the pro players from like non-pro players that, of course, gotta be good at the game, but also just like have a really good mindset and not be shaken up when you're at such a disadvantage.
Absolutely, yeah. That's 100%. I mean, that's half of the battle is just your mindset going in. The ability not to get frustrated, salty. Yeah.
That's also just half of like JWong's legacy, just going for like crazy comebacks too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he goes for him because he has to, and then he does it.
Man, we are keeping King in the corner, making sure we don't get any zoning in here.
Oh, nice throw. What's on? Oh, the instant overhead. So cheeky.
That was such a nice read on the wall.
The other overhead. Oh.
Oh, Venom Strike.
Oh, he did it again. Oh, he goes for the chip out.
Oh
That
my
doesn't work.
gosh!
Oh, he's dead for it.
Oh.
Damn, I like the idea.
Do you think it would have chipped out if it was an EX kick or no?
No. Yeah, I think there was just too much life there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Just too much. Not a terrible position for Yamcha to be in though, with Chizuru at such like a low health.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
he
the
gets
neutral
out.
skipper.
Ooh.
EX Rekka.
It's so funny how like Kyo can just like whiff that super just to go, or not super, special move just to like go for another one. It actually works out.
Right.
As we've seen like a decent amount of times at the tournament.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that jump D again. So abusive. It's a really good button. She can instant overhead with it. She can even cross up with it.
Oh, we're gonna see a good punish here. putting JWong in the corner, too. Oh, no! Okay, it's okay that we're able to block.
Justin will just go back to full screen. Oh, catches the jump.
Ooh.
Dude, that goes so far. This character's broke.
Man, we're not even spending meter.
EXTP, get off me. Look out. Empty
Ooh.
low.
Tried the challenge with the low.
Oh, he's ready for it that time. Nice patience by Yamcha.
That's such a weird thing in this game. It's just, there's so many like low attacks that kind of just work as anti-airs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like low profiling is a huge part of KOF. I do it a lot. I'm a big fan. I play small girl characters, so yeah.
Actually, this is the first time Yamcha's taking JWong to Elizabeth now.
Right? Yeah. First we've seen of Elizabeth.
So if there's a chance for Yamcha to do a comeback now, it has to be the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's do or die. Nice blocks.
Yeah, again, what a good block on the mix-up. Going back to full screen, Yamcha now being more patient, getting a hit in.
He catches him, actually. I'm surprised.
Oh, no! Oh, no, that's so unfortunate. We're seeing Yamcha, like, whiff so many combos.
Okay, Kyo's dead,
Okay.
but he's still in command here. I mean, well, yeah.
We got 3 bars of Yori to worry about now.
Yeah, but, yeah, Justin did get a good amount of life back.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is a lot of life. What the heck?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, both these guys are going to be looking for the max mode confirm. That's the easiest way to get a bunch of big damage on the table.
I mean, it'd also be enough
Just
to
a super.
it'd also be enough to get Elizabeth out.
Justin proves me wrong. He just does the super, gets the EX overhead.
I feel like that's all I see like Elizabeth doing. It's just like a few hits into like a super confirm. So I wonder, can she do much off of it, or
Off of what?
I guess just like any confirm. Because I always see Elizabeth players go for like 2 simple hits into like a super, low 1 super.
Yeah, no, it's good damage for her. I mean, she's just like, I'm not sure how much, if her damage got nerfed on certain things. I think it's mainly her buttons that got nerfed. Oh, this is coming down to the wire, though. Oh,
Oh
look
my
out, the
gosh!
NP low in level 2. That killed, and that is it.
Wow.
Justin Wong is your KOF 15 Turning Point champion.
Man, all it took was that good hop over the fireball with a good punish, securing it 3-0.
Damn.
Yeah, you said best. Justin Wong, your Turning Point KOF
Good stuff,
15
Justin.
champion.
I like it. Yamcha,
Everyone-
step it up. Step it up.
That was some good games from like both like Yamcha, Justin Wong,
Absolutely.
everyone, even you showing up today.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
man,
say.
it was good. What's your name, man?
2BA.
2BA?
Yeah.
Nice. Good to meet you.
Nice to
good
meet you, Bard.
commentating with
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good commentating
Yeah,
with you.
hell yeah.
But yeah,
So,
after this will be Mortal Kombat 11 soon, so.
I'm glad you knew that because I definitely didn't. All right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great.
See y'all.
Bye, y'all.